This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
No way.
From the Sanosi 1K Studios Arizona, a hard loss for Rakic. UFC Vegas 54 recap show, MMA news, phone calls with the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Welcome to the Monday night show, the MMA Holes Hour. There's Ariel over there. My name is Chris, a.k.a. Mystic Moss. I'm wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let me know how you are in the chat as we have a 3-hour extravaganza tonight. We're going to discuss the Saturday night card. There's a fight card this coming Saturday. Eagle FC is on Friday. We have a pretty cool bunch of guests coming up on the show. And we'll just see where this night takes us. We're going to take some phone calls tonight as well. Thanks to the Sanosi 1K King. He is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, so I actually listened to a little Ariel today. I mean, when you have Tony Ferguson on, you got to tune in, right? You just got to listen when El Kukui's on because, I mean, you don't really get many interviews with the guy. You get media scrums and all that stuff, but you never really get that one-on-one interview with the guy. So it was actually interesting to listen to. I wanted to hear where his head was. And it's funny, when I started listening, I was like, this guy, he sounds fine. Like, he's got it all together. He sounds like everything's going good in his life. Even though he just got knocked out, he seems like he's happy with what's going on in his life. And I was like, okay, cool. So he put a little tweet out like, hey, Tony sounds pretty good. And then as I started listening and listening, and listening, he started rambling, and rambling, and rambling. And I was like, okay, maybe he's not good. And then he kind of wrapped the whole interview up sort of normal. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. He sounded good. A lot of stuff, I guess he had to get off his chest. But all in all, I don't think he sounded terrible. Sounds like he's going to fight again. Looking at this thumbnail over here, Jan Blachowicz taking out Aleksandar Rakic. Goes down, like Peter Griffin over here in the Family Guy. It goes down, Blachowicz gets the win, wins me on my mybookie.ag promo code MMA-HOLES for 100% match in your first deposit. Thank you, MyBookie, very much. Once again, collecting the moolah. And I don't know if anyone's seen, like this actually, we were able to get the image of the actual fall. I don't think the cameras got to caught this, so we isolated it. And sure enough, Jan Blachowicz has a Jon Jones shaped boner after this went down. So thank you very much to our team for catching that. A hard loss for Rakic. You guys ready to call the show tonight? Let me just let you guys know how that will work. If you're a patron, of course, we're going to take your calls first tonight. There's a little section on the side in the Discord. There's a link in the description, but Patreon as well has it. It says call the show over here on the side section. All you got to do is drop your name over here and say, hey, I want to talk to you. And we'll hit you up over there. So we'll take patrons first, and then our regular Discord is the same thing. Just click on call the show. And in this section over here, just drop, hey, I want to chat. In fact, I'm just going to put a bunch of dots because there's a bunch of nonsense in here. So after these dots, you could just drop in there, hey, I want to chat. Okay, so when we open up the phone lines, that's where you could do it. It's going to be a lot easier because before, for some reason, people are like, I don't know how to call on Discord. I'm a boomer. You know, like, I understand it. It's a little tricky. So we're trying to make it a little easier for you guys. So basically just drop into the call the show section on the side of Discord, and we'll take all the calls tonight. 3 hours strong. Okay, so we're going to recap this Vegas 54 card. I'm going to do that first. 11 fights on the card. There were like 6 finishes. Pretty fun card. I mean, the main event, the way that went down, it was just kind of anticlimactic, you know, because it was a good scrap. Very even, and I thought Rakic looked pretty good. I was a little nervous with my Blachowicz pick because Rakic was game. Like, that guy looked like he was ready for some carnage. He looked like he was ready for Blachowicz, but apparently the injury that he got in that fight was an injury that he's had previously while he was training, so it just got re-aggravated and just a bad turn of events for Aleksandar Rakic. For me, I'm happy because I won money, and I'm also happy because I was rooting for Blachowicz. I mean, I'm not the biggest Rakic fan. Rakic kind of, I don't know. Although he looked pretty fun in this fight on Saturday, I'm not the biggest fan. Let's see what's going on in the chat, and then we'll run into this UFC Vegas 54 recap. By the way, if you're running into Chase Hooper online, I want you to track him down on social media and tell him to answer his DMs, or we're just going to book another guest. Okay, Chasey boy, I know it's fight week. I would love to have you on because he is fighting this Saturday. It'd be pretty badass to have him on the Wednesday night show. But if he's too busy, we must book someone else. So hunt him down on social media and say, yo, check the MMA-Holes DMs. All right, what's going on out here? Let's see. Sober Carl. Duke Chronic over here, and Dustin Diamond.
Wonderful.
By the way, I got some bad fucking news, too. We were about to add the chicken nugget emoji over here, and then we went into the whole, the monetization section of YouTube, and we're looking, and apparently some fucking people polled, whatever. So we are, according to YouTube, now we're 9 members away from the bloody chicken nugget. But I don't know, we get the 9 members, we'll put the chicken nugget up there. Thank you to those who hit the membership on Saturday night. Dang denied. How do I get the emojis, says Mikey. Yeah, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. There's a little section under this video that's happening now. It's the join section. It's like $3 a month. It just helps support the show, and you get the fancy emojis so you can stand out, and you get a belt next to your name. You can become a black belt. Actually, seeing those black belts in the chat is actually kind of cool. Before we were live, we were checking that out, and I was like, here we go. So right under here, hit this join button. Bang. Hit that join button, join the channel, and then you get all the fancy stuff. Okay? And thank you to our members. Appreciate it. We're 9 away from the new emoji, and the people want the chicken nugget.
Wonderful.
You can't make it up. That's what they want. That's what the people want. We aim to please. Member up. That's right. That one girl. Look at all those wonderful emojis. Where the casuals stick out. Johnny J 909 LV blowing some smoke over there. What are you puffing on, buddy? What are you puffing on? Anything good? Wow, AIDS Police Pro. Okay, that's a good time to go check in the recap because I don't know what the fuck AIDS Police are. What is that? What is AIDS Police? Not sure. Here is Maximov versus Petrosky. Right off the bat, the card starts off with an underdog victory as the Diaz brother, Nick Maximov over here, gets the L. His first blemish. He was 8-0, now goes 8-1 as Andre Petrosky, destroys him with the submission in the first round. Made it look incredibly easy. It was shockingly easy for Petrosky, and he was pumped up, fired up. My man landed one strike, got the submission, and said, F the Diaz brothers. It was pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. A minute 16 in, and Maximov takes an L. I got to say this. If this kid wasn't connected to the Diaz brothers, he wouldn't be in the UFC. I'm telling you, man. He's coming off a really boring fight in his last fight. He gets submitted, like, ridiculously quick in his next fight. I don't know. Are they going to have a long leash for this guy, Nick Maximov? I mean, how old is he? He's only 24, so he's still relatively young. But we'll see. What do you guys think with Nick Maximov? You know, do you want to see any more of the kid, or we're like, okay, we're done with this experiment? Let me know in the chat. I mean, I'm good either way. I don't need to see him fight, but don't want anyone to lose their job, of course.
Thank you.
Sober Carl, 9 months. 9 months as a member, baby. The Lone Wolf. Oh.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Had to move some of the kids' toys. I don't know why they were budget. It's been a couple streams. We haven't moved those toys. They don't need to be there. Okay, let's move over here. Let's see. What do you guys say about Maximov? I'm done with him. So Nick Peretti, yeah, I'm kind of with you. I mean, I don't care really about the guy. I mean, I guess he's got the Diaz brothers. Like that's a cool thing, but the last 2 fights not so hot. How much gluten did you have behind Jesse's back today? 0. I'm back on my gluten freeness. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Couldn't done without you, Sober Carl. Maximov has that Nate Diaz privilege. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. He's got connections, bruh. One more shot says Drunk Savage. A Vittori. He's kind of cringe, to be honest, says Dustin. I kind of get what you're saying about the cringe, because he doesn't have his own shtick. He's literally walking around like the third Diaz brother. It's kind of bizarre. I mean, I guess if you're around someone so much, things rub off, but to the point where you're walking and talking like him, like it's a little bizarre. I don't know. It's a little weird. A little strange. Shroom Grizzly says he's a nerd. Cumshot would get murked against middleweight like Izzy, Cannonier, and the Reaper if he struggles with Little Burns. Well, okay. To say he would struggle with Izzy is not really disrespectful, because Izzy is fantastic at middleweight. He's virtually unbeatable at middleweight. So that's not a terrible thing to say. Cannonier, the Reaper, Bobby Knuckles the same too. If it wasn't for Izzy there, Rob would be the champ. So that's not a horrible thing to say. Although I would have to say, I mean, Khamzat versus Robert Whittaker. Where do I sign to see that fight? That'd be fantastic. Cannonier, we'll see what he does with Izzy. Cannonier got destroyed by Rob. But he is a scary person as well. I tell you, it's an interesting fight. It is an interesting fight, but you're saying we get murked against all three. Not impossible. Not impossible, but I'm not confident on all three. And by the way, the disrespect to Burns is kind of ridiculous. Oh, here, AM says the exact same thing. Stop disrespecting Burns. Yeah, I don't understand, man. If he never lost to Dan Hooker, there would be no disrespect on Gilbert Burns at all. But because of that one fight where he fought a weight class down and he fought Dan Hooker and got smoked, everyone's like, oh, he's terrible. Like, I mean, it's kind of wild. Gilbert Burns is a savage. He really is. Look what he did to Usman. He almost finished Usman. He did something that no one's really done with Kamaru. Even though he did get finished by Kamaru Usman, still, Gilbert almost smoked him. So, got to put some respect on Burns' name, for God's sakes. Let's move on from Maximov to Japan over here as Tatsuro Taira gets to win the decision unanimously over Carlos Candelario. The first 2 rounds, I was kind of like, I was on the fence. I was like, I don't know, is this kid going to be anything special? I don't know. And then, after maybe halfway through the second round, Taira started feeling comfy out there. And for a kid that's young and has a lot of weight on his shoulders, because, I mean, listen, Japan, like, we need a Japanese star, like the UFC needs someone like that. This kid being, 22 years of age, from Japan, barely knowing the English language, going there meant to win this fight, he probably wants to go in there and smoke his opponent quickly, but he was actually kind of patient. And then come the third round, completely dominating. So the beginning of the fight, I was like, I don't know. We'll see what happens with this kid. And sure enough, Candelario gets smashed in that third round. Tyra just did a number on him in round number 3. So this kid's interesting. You know, I'm curious to see what he's got in the tank. He's 20. Like I said, he's only 22 years old. He's got the Beatles haircut. And I'm looking forward to see what happens in his next fight. Tatsuro Taira. What do you guys think of the chat about the 125er, the flyweight over here? I mean, do you see some massive promise? I think it's way too early to talk about, you know, a future contender, but I think he's interesting for sure. I like the fucker. I like that little fucker. Kid's got something, says Duke. Young Buck. Guido saying hello to Leo. The Samurai. Ryan Kills says, meh. Think he'll go far, says Drunk Savage. So Drunk Savage got some high expectations. He could make the prospect list, especially at 125. You know, it's a good point. If you think about the weight class, is it completely lopsided with the talent up top? No, it's, I mean, any of those guys. Now Royval's back in the mix, you know, like any of those guys got a shot. So yeah, 125, you never know. He might be a dog. Time will tell. Yes. Future GOAT. What's next for Gaethje? I tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing that DP rematch. Dustin Poirier was on Ariel today. I got a chance to hear Dustin and Tony Ferguson on Ariel's broadcast. MVP I couldn't listen to. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Who else is on there? I don't even know who else is on there. But yeah, those two I was a little interested in because Poirier's been all over the place on social. I would love to see them run it back, but I noticed he wasn't even in the equation for Poirier. Poirier has a hard-on for Nate Diaz. He's open to fighting Colby Covington, which is like it's really weird. Poirier's still got to get better at this. Like on Twitter, he's getting good, unless he has someone helping him out on Twitter. But Twitter is getting good. He's becoming fun on Twitter. But when he's interviewed, he says these things like 1 minute he's all in, and then like a couple of questions later, Poirier is completely going the other way. Like 1 minute he's like, I'll fucking fight anybody. I'll fight anybody. And then he's like, I don't want to give that to Colby Covington. Like I don't want to give him anything. I don't want him to get anything off of me, earn anything off of me, you know? So 1 minute you're saying you're going to fight Colby, and the next minute you don't want anything. I mean, that's just a little weird. And then he keeps on circling back to the Nate Diaz fight. No mentions of Conor because Conor's, we don't even know when the hell he's coming back, if he's coming back. Which I think he will be, but who knows when. A contender fight, he says he wants to get closer to a belt. But I think Gaethje, the rematch is there. You know, I think that's there. Maybe he just doesn't want to go into a war with Justin Gaethje. I don't know. Chandler was kind of weird. Like he kind of danced around that, and Chandler kind of said, fuck Poirier, in his own words. I kind of like Gaethje versus Poirier, too. Or you could throw a complete curveball at everybody and have Nate Diaz fight Justin Gaethje. You know, no one's talking about that. I mean, probably not going to happen, but give me that fight. I mean, that is just a brain damage fight. But what would you like to see? I would say DP versus Gaethje. Throw those two together, make them dance, and see what happens. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Conor versus Hooker. Oh God, that'd be great. He is probably on his way out. Chandler versus Beneil. All right, well that doesn't answer the Gaethje question though. Japanese proverb. A bad wife spells 100 years of bad harvest. No. Diaz versus Ferguson. I do want to see that. By the way, Tony Ferguson completely dancing away from the Conor McGregor stuff. See, he didn't cut a promo for that. The fight that I want to see. I want to see Ferguson versus Conor. That's what I want to see. But you want Justin versus... hold on a second. Someone says Nate, Justin, hell yeah, bonkers. They never fought. Put them together, baby. What was the other one? Let Dustin get murdered by Colby. I think Colby fixed his tooth already, bruh. That would be a great fight, Justin versus Nate. Yeah, I'm not sure why no one's kind of thrown that. Like, if I was Justin Gaethje, I would just say, let me fight fucking Nate. Screw it. Let me get a bag. Because Oliveira just completely made quick work of him. I mean, think about this. It's kind of odd. Tony Ferguson gets smoked, becomes a meme. His face is a chicken nugget, the whole deal. Goes on interviews and talk about his next fight. It's like, let's go. Justin Gaethje gets choked out in the first round. Maybe it's because he talked such a big game leading up to that title fight. He's kind of just crept into the darkness. It would be kind of cool if Justin was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me fight Nate. You know what? I'm sick of this shit. Wrestler rolling around on the ground. Let's fucking scrap. Let me fight Nate Diaz. Like, that would be fucking fun. You know? I would like to see that. I always want to see Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. I do too, but it seemed like Tony was kind of like, whatever. He was actually just giving respect to Nate. He kind of really dismissed that fight. Didn't seem like Tony was like too thrilled. Nate could beat Gaethje in theory. Okay, let me put this in the chat. I'm curious. This is actually pretty interesting. I'm curious because before this fight that just happened with Oliveira and Gaethje, everyone and their mother probably would have said Gaethje would murder Nate Diaz, right? But now Gaethje's getting choked out quickly, and people still probably would lean towards Gaethje. But I have a feeling the poll, it's going to be a little closer. Let's see. Who wins? This should be a good one. Da 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 da. Okay. Sorry, my thing was a little frozen. Gaethje, Nate Diaz. Okay, this should be interesting. Curious. I'm curious what you guys say. I think I'm pretty positive where you guys are going to go with this, but let's see. Let's see. Gaethje got humbled. Gaethje versus Joe Mama. Whenever you put a poll, Nate Diaz versus anybody, I'm always going to pick Nate because call me biased. I mean, everyone loves Nate, right? I mean, just pissed on the PI, for God's sakes. Justin got wrestling, but no jiu-jitsu. Would be a great fight. Dustin for sure, bruh. Diaz versus Conor 3 is always there. Yes. Remember, though, this is the last fight on Diaz's contract. And the UFC is, like, pushing him towards KHAMZAT. They just want him to get killed or something. I don't know. Let's see. Best coach in the world, Trevor Whitman, lost 2 belts. Yeah, well, yeah, Whitman had a rough night. He's a creepy bastard, though. He's really weird. Smiling when his fighter's getting killed. Cut might end it. I could see it going like Nate versus Gray Maynard. Ooh. Especially after watching Olives finish him. Nate, like, imagine Nate chokes him out too. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Ariel said UFC just doesn't want Nate to go fight Jake. That's why they fucking with him. So Habib time, I can't believe anything Ariel says anymore when it comes to like usually Ariel's on the money with certain things. But these weird theories and stuff like that he keeps coming up with, and I don't know, he's got this weird like thing with Dana and the UFC. It's this bizarre relationship with them right now where I don't know. I don't know if I could really jump into his latest theories. Nate hasn't KO'd anyone since 2013. Well, I would think if Nate... Well, I tell you what, he almost KO'd Leon, which is a shocker. I mean, he had Leon on deer legs. Ariel a shit stirrer. Ariel's nose has been lying to him lately. Jake versus Nate would do 1 million pay-per-views. Jake versus Nate. Jake versus Nate. Oh, Jake Paul, you're saying. Okay. I was like, Jake. I'm like, who's Jake in the UFC? When he could be, when he can make the cut, he was the best at 155. All right, wow. So the poll Damn. Look at this. Damn. Wow. We got ourselves a poll. I think I might just keep this up all night. Keep on voting away at this thing. That's fucking crazy. Split right in half. I mean, if that doesn't tell you to make this fight, I don't know what does. The problem is, does Gaethje bring massive pay-per-view numbers? You know, when it just comes to pay-per-view buys, and the answer is no. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But Gaethje's got that highlight reel fighting style, but when he's on the mic, I just don't feel like casuals get on board with it. They don't buy into it. And now especially, all that shit that he was talking, you know, I don't know if it really sells pay-per-views. So as much fun as this fight would be, it seems like the UFC, this would be like one of the last fights they would make. It's a shame because it's a good fight. It's a damn shame. He's still a very fun fighter to watch. UFC, if you're watching, make this happen, says Matta. I mean, yeah, like think about that. Keep on voting away at this thing. Maybe I'll fucking screenshot it. I'll try to throw it on social. Try to make another. We've made fights happen before. The only reason why I say it would be impossible for us to make is because Nate wants to get paid. You know, if he's the only one pulling the numbers, you got to put Nate with another dance partner. You know, he wants to get paid, and the UFC wants to get those pay-per-view buys too. You know, they want people's eyeballs on it, paying pay-per-views. Who do I want to see Dustin fight? All right, so here I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back into it again, the rankings. I know we went off of the UFC Vegas card a little bit, but it's a 3-hour show, so have a little fun. Okay, let's look at the lightweight division. Okay. So Makhachev versus Charles, a done deal. That's got to happen. I don't care about the Benny fight, whatever. Beneil Dariush, wow. Wait a second here. So Oliveira is now technically... Okay, there's some movement here. So Oliveira is now the number one contender because there's no belt. But let's just say he's the champ. I mean, this is so silly. This is so fucking ridiculous. I can't even believe they stripped him. It's bonkers. So he's so technically, if the UFC wanted, like if Charles had an injury or he couldn't make a certain date to fight, he could be completely bypassed and they could do whatever the fuck they want here. It's really wild. Really, really wild. But I would like to see Makhachev versus Oliveira. I would like to see Poirier and Gaethje run it back. Chandler versus Dariush makes sense. I like that fight a lot. RDA versus Fiziev was supposed to happen. And I wanted Connor versus Tony, but now Tony's dropped. Wow, Tony's dropped. Come on. So Gregor Gillespie apparently was taken off the list, but now he's back on. And Tony Ferguson drops past Gillespie and Ferguson. I mean, Connor. Excuse me. I mean, listen, I love Connor, but what are we doing? What is this guy? He's like stuck. Like we can't make him any higher than the top 10. I mean, let's go. But yeah, that's the top guys. That's what I'd like to see. Now with Gillespie, I don't want Gillespie Connor. Don't need that fight. Although you could, it's there. It's kind of like the only thing at 155. But then you have like novelty stuff with Nate. There's a whole bunch of things with Connor. But does Gillespie want to wait even? I mean, Gillespie's in late. How long has he been out for, man? He's been out forever. Yeah, so anyway, long story short, I would say run it back with Gaethje and Poirier. You know, unless we could do that crazy Gaethje-Nate fight would be great. But I you know, if we're going to just have a little fun with what we got in the rankings, I think the matchups are like so easy to make. I really do. The double champ doesn't move. Yeah, that's right, baby. He don't move. He don't move. You can't budge him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Can't budge him. I'm itching, man. I need that. I need him to get back in the mix. I can't really talk about it much unless we got some momentum. Unless we got, you know, I'm good to avoid all Connor talk tonight because I need to know if he's coming back. Like, you know, I see him out there training with his puffy body now. Great. That's fantastic. I'm glad you're fucking building muscle and doing that stuff. I'm glad you think you're the next Bruce Lee. That's fantastic. But for me, Conor's the most exciting when we know he is coming back. When there's a date, when there's an opponent that's like right there to be made. Like when the fight is ready to happen or gonna happen, then I'm interested. Right now, I can't be matching up Conor. I mean, by the time Conor comes back, a million things could happen in the rankings. You know, so I mean, I'm kind of good with that. Let me go back. I'm going to blast through this card because I do want to take some phone calls. So let me blast through the rest of this recap here. We're 2 fights in and I'm all over the place. Jan Blachowicz gets the unanimous decision over Angela Hill. I was a little bummed. I thought Angie would have turned up, but Virna comes in there and she looked stacked, man. The muscles look bigger and stronger, and she just kind of grinded her way to a win. Angie is now, what, 13-12? So I'm good. Angie, it's time to do the broadcasting thing. I mean, I don't know. You got stuff going on here, but now I'm not one to say retire, but you're 37 years old. I don't know. Your UFC days, boy, you're basically 500. You know, it's like, what are we doing? What do we do with Angela Hill? You know, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy because she still can fight. You know, it's not like she can't fight. It's just, what is she right now? What is Angela Hill? Is she a prize fighter? I mean, she's not even really that. I don't know. She's just kind of there. She's not going to be a champion. What is Angela Hill? I have no idea. McGregor versus Diaz 2, greatest UFC fight ever. I tell you what, 1 and 2 were so much fun that it would be a travesty if we didn't have a third. I couldn't imagine why anyone would want to see a third. People are freaking out about not wanting to see a third. I couldn't imagine why. You had two. There's no way it's gonna suck. Hill is an alien baby.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Angela Hill is so hot. That's what Felony Charles Bennett says. He agrees. I'm gonna go jerk off to her. Thanks for reminding me. All right. Well, Adolf, let me know how long you last. How it goes. How thick your rope is when you're done. Please report back in and let me know. Diaz wins the third, bruh. Great fights, says Duke Chronic. They really were good fights. Some people find Hill really attractive. Yeah. See, when I see Angela Hill, this is what I think. I think of Tough when she was farting in the house. And she was, I don't know. She was... I don't know, man. She kind of skeeved me when I was watching Tough. But a lot of people didn't see that season, I guess. She was like the skeevy girl in the house, where she was farting, and she was kind of like... She wasn't very feminine in there. Now she's kind of dolled herself up a little bit. So, Angela looks like Jar Jar Binks. I can't find her hot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's got their thing. Like I said, Felony Charles Bennett thinks she's a dime piece. But everyone's got their own tastes, you know? She's not the worst looking girl in the world. I'll just say that. She's not the worst looking girl, but is she as smoking as a lot of people say? I mean, why am I going on this fight? You son of a bitch. I'm going back too far. So one thing I can't stand about the UFC website, it is very clunky. Like, it's a lot of loading and like spinning wheels. Here we go. Okay. So he spoke about Angela Hill and Jandiroba. How about Michael Johnson? How about man MJ? Michael Chandler had a good comeback to Dustin Poirier. Even Dustin gave him credit for it. But Michael Chandler hit him with a zinger. Let's go to Michael Chandler's Twitter. But Michael Johnson gets the knockout in the second round over a guy that I thought he was going to beat. I picked MJ for the win. But it was nice to see him get a knockout. It's been a minute since Michael Johnson's finished somebody. And, oh, fucking A. What the hell's going on here? What's going on? What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Okay, here we go. Okay, Michael Chandler. Okay. So Dustin Poirier put a tweet out that said, Michael Chandler. Apparently, Dustin Poirier has been hitting the whiskey and having a little fun on social media, talking a little smack out there. And then Michael Chandler responds with, speaking of Michaels and chins, congrats to Michael Johnson on his KO tonight. First KO since September 17, 2016. UFC Fight Night, Poirier versus Johnson. Clean KO at 135 of the first round. In Hidalgo, Texas, Michael earned a performance of the night performance of the night bonus. Chin history, UFC Vegas 54 at Dustin Poirier. Nice job, Michael. Well done. Well played. That's when he knocked out P-Head back in the day. 2016. So Michael Chandler throwing it right back around. I mean, I got to give Chandler credit, man. He's not a dope. He's not a dummy. This man could promote a fight. This man could come back on social media. This guy is kissing the right asses when he has to, but able to talk to smack when he's got to do that as well. Also getting finishes. Now, Dustin made a good point on Ariel's show today and said Michael Chandler's just beating guys coming off of a loss. That's what Michael Johnson's doing. Like, he hasn't beat anyone in the UFC who hasn't been coming off a loss, which is true. He's not wrong about that. So let me see over here. All right, Dan Hooker, when Dustin beat him, he came off a win against Paul Felder in 2020. Okay. So there we go. So, yeah, Dan Hooker is the guy that Dustin beat coming off a win. So, 2 years ago. But, I guess not that long ago. He's beating a guy coming off a win. Now, Conor, not so much. Didn't beat Oliveira. But, yeah, he's not wrong about that, P-Head. He's not wrong about that. But at the same time, perhaps we should settle it in the octagon. Maybe we should make that fight happen. Maybe Chandler versus Poirier is the fight to make. It just doesn't seem like either party gives two shits about it. I'd like to see this fight. I'd like to see this fight a lot. Now, I'm looking in the chat at the poll, and this is wild, man. Gaethje Diaz, 51% now saying Gaethje over Diaz, 49%. That's crazy with 100 votes. I'm going to end this thing, but we'll say Gaethje got a slight edge, which I think is fair. But still, the fact it's almost 50-50 is incredibly crazy. I'm going to end this puppy up, and now I'm going to ask you guys this. I was going to have it go the whole night, but now I want to know your answer here. Who wins? Now we're going to get interesting. Do we have some more recency bias? Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Dropping it in the chat, baby. We're going to open up phone lines in about 19 minutes. We'll get your calls tonight on the MMA-Holes.
Super chat.
Life and Logic dropping a deuce.
Where's Chrome? Where's Kevin? Where's Justin Jr.?
Chrome is hiding because his Pittsburgh Penguins lost in Game 7. He's hiding, and he's being a daddy, but he's popped up a couple of times. He's still alive. Kevin, he pops in phone calls. He'll probably pop in, I would say. I don't know. If you're in the chat, Kevin, reveal yourself. And the other guy is a kid. He's a child. I don't keep tabs on children. But thank you, Life and Logic, for the $2 donation, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Looking at the live chat. Honestly, I think Chandler KO's P-Head. Chandler. Wow. All right, so people in the chat are writing Chandler, but it looks like the poll is going in favor of Dustin Poirier. Okay. Interesting. We'll leave that up for a little while. Do you want to see that fight? Let me know. What's up, Moss? How you feeling tonight, big bro? I'm feeling good, Nick. I'm feeling good. So I had a good workout today. Got to the gym. I'm still rehabbing from the Rangers winning last night. I was besides myself. We did a gaming stream. That was a lot of fun. But today was a weird one because before we went live, usually I could finagle it in a way where I can kind of sneak out. You know, the baby is getting ready for bed. I can kind of sneak out. Like, I do my time with the baby, and then I'm like, okay, let me set up the stream and get this party rolling so Jesse can pop in and we have a good time on our show. But today was rough. Right before we went live, she was just wanting daddy a lot of daddy tonight, and she was in my arms, and I was just like, it was so tough. It was so tough to tear away from my little girl, to pull myself away from the baby. It was very difficult. So I gotta admit, it was a little depressing. Like right before I went live, I was like, damn, man. I just want to roll around and play with her, you know. But we had a good day today for the most part. When I got back from the gym and I got to go to the park with her and hang out, I had a good time. But she's getting to that age where, I don't know, it's just kind of like you can communicate a little bit better, and I don't know. It's such an awesome time. So yeah, a little bummer because Crosby got hurt, I assume. No, Crosby played. Their starting goaltender showed up, and the Rangers won. No excuses. Rangers won. So that happened. Let's move to the next one here. Rangers are far superior. Now we take on the Carolina Hurricanes, which is a tough one. All right, so we talked about Michael Johnson getting the win over there. Let's move into the next fight. As Arahu fought Andrea Lee, and oh, mamma mia. This fight over here, let's go to this. Here we go. Go to little statisticals here. So Arahu gets the win. Andrea Lee looked pretty good in that first round, and then Arahu went like beast mode. Like she just turned pace. She just went straight savage in this fight. Gets the unanimous decision over Andrea Lee, and I tell you what, Andrea Lee has definitely earned my respect. She's a lot of fun to watch. I like her heart. I like the way she kicks off these fights where she's looking to take your freaking head off. I dig it. But Arahu just the better fighter for the night, and she just went complete beast mode. As the fight progressed, she wanted it more, and she showed Andrea Lee who was boss. Now, when we went to the corners, something else happened. Let me see if I could pull it up here on Twitter. The winner has to fight Amber Heard. I did hear the cross-examination of Amber Heard. And boy, oh boy, they let her have it. No, I don't want this. I want the actual audio. Here we go. All right, guys, listen to this. Let me know if this is bad. I want to know what you think about this. Okay, ready?
That's what they're gonna do.
Let's put this up.
They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that.
Let's go back here.
That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up, and we will look.
Okay, they're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna cheat like that.
That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up, and we will look.
Here comes the internet throwing spears. Now, okay, when I first heard this, all I thought was insert the cancel culture. Where's like Colby Covington should have hopped over the fence and like, oh, you filthy animals suck. Like that's all I was thinking over here. I want to know what you guys in the chat think about this. If you heard it before, if you're hearing it for the first time here, Andrea Lee's corner. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this. In the middle of a fight, you're just trying to get your girl going. Probably shouldn't be saying this on ESPN Plus, yes, but I could understand. If you're trying to get your athlete to fucking kick the other one's ass, like you got to just, I don't know, spew out shit that's going to get to your fighter so they can get out there and get the job done, right? So I'm not against what he said. He could say filthy fucking, I don't know, guineas or fucking mix. Like who gives a fuck? Like, I don't give a shit about what he's saying. But the problem is this. Andrea Lee, what was it, her ex-husband? He was a fucking Nazi. Her ex-husband, or I don't know, are they still together? Had a fucking swastika tattooed on him. I'm like, out of all people, this...
Didn't Lee responded with, I feel like I'm going to pass out.
She's like, no, you're right. Those Brazilians are disgusting. Thank you, Roberto Hernandez. It's racist, but doesn't mean it's not funny. Here's the thing. Like I said before, I don't give a words, whatever. Especially in the middle of a fight. Who gives a fuck? The problem is ESPN, Disney, this and that, cancel culture. They hear this shit, they're going to go fucking wild, right? They're going to go wild. Even if they're not Brazilian, they're just going to go crazy over this because everyone wants to cancel somebody. If Andrea Lee was not married to a fucking Nazi, then, say, water under the bridge. What are you going to do? It is what it is. But you're kind of piggybacking this off of what happened that night, and it's like, oh boy. You just know people could be looking to cancel them.
That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up.
Okay, chat. I want to know your opinion. Any other situation? I listen. Even with the fucking Nazi thing, I don't give a shit. I don't think it's really a big deal. I just know how the world is today and how everyone is on eggshells. Everyone is just so sensitive. So I could see how this could be very cancelable. I could see it. It's ridiculous. Let's see what the chat says. Lee's probably into dark meat like Chukake. What the fuck, bro? Meow. Hi, Kendall. White people invented racism in America. That's okay. It's not in a good light, but I am not offended. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. She was going to pass out. LOL, that sums that up. Set him on fire, bruh. Her husband's probably got his cheeks clapped in prison. Yeah, where is that guy now? They got a divorce or something, right? Dudes, how do you marry a guy with a swastika? I don't care. That was the old days. Like, the excuse was, I had some problems back in the day. Oh, you got a fucking swastika tattooed on you? Like, that should be a red flag. Book her against all non-white fighters from now on. It's kind of funny. Netflix put out a memo. Stop protesting every little thing, Capish. Should we make a song out of that? I mean, listen, don't tempt me with a good time. I just don't give a fook anymore. Fook and snowflakes is NH. Kendall's crying. Was thinking it was bad before I heard it and didn't even... hold on, let me go back here. Was thinking it was bad before I heard it, and it didn't even sound that bad. Life is boring without the whites. These fucking comments. In prison, you go to your race group. Oh, boy. We know she got her green card. Okay. All right, we're going to move on from this now that we got your opinions in. Thank you, guys. just a bunch of snow roaches just trying to figure things out. But boy, it is kind of wild. Here we go. Tony Kelly responds to the reaction to what he said while cornering Andrew Lee yesterday. Okay. Now I don't know what Tony said here. Okay, I didn't read this. I just heard this. I just heard what he said in the corner. I am going to warn everyone right now that this is probably going to be very cringy. Let's all just take a deep breath before this is read and try not to take anything too serious here. Let's figure out what Tony Kelly says. Cancel culture is real. What I said was real and in the heat of battle. Okay, fine. And in no way had any type of racist connotations meant. But it would, hold on. But if that's the way you take it, I don't give a fuck. So many people quick to say racist. That shit's getting so old. My reference was too dirty eye poke. Oh boy. Oh God, what are we doing? Well, you know his PR guy didn't write that. Okay, guys, does that change your opinion in any way? I have no opinion on it. I think it's hilarious either way. The people that are insulted, I think it's hilarious, and I think it's hilarious the people that actually said it. But there's the apology. There it is, guys. Beautifully said. Okay, chat. Before we move on, let me know your thoughts on his response. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Tony Kelly gives no fooks. Eye poke. We got an eye poke. Who the fook is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
He could have said something worse. But knowing he was on camera, he should have been PC. Yeah, when you got Disney attached to things. It's combat sports fair. Okay. I have no opinion, bruh. I'm not in his head, dog. Why do you talk like that? What is going on? I approve his response. Miss Wait. You get canceled. He made himself sound more racist with that. Finally, a person who's not apologetic. Well, I mean, Sean Strickland's that guy. Sean Strickland's already done that. This is not new. Don't give a fook. All right. Well, listen. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. Got to be honest with you. I couldn't give two fucks. I think Tony's got a fight coming up too. I don't care what he said in the corner. It doesn't affect me in any way. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't be punished. It's silly. But in this day and age, it's just anytime something like this happens, I just want to kick my legs up, get a big bag of popcorn, dunk my hand in it, and just shove it in my mouth. And just listen. All right, let's move on. So nice job by the filthy Brazilian. Main card over here. Let's roll through this really quickly so we get to those phone calls. I want to say a big thank you to everyone jumping in tonight on the MMA-Holes Hour. We are here hanging with the boys. Wait, where is it? Oh.
Hanging with the boys.
I lost my thing. We have a couple of more fights to get through over here on the main card, and then we will open up the phone lines. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. We're looking for 150 likes. Mr. Hadley fights Nascimento. Roberto coming in with the wonderful donation.
Lee's nickname the KGB lol and her coach really has a swastika.
Lee's nickname is the KGB and her coach really has a swastika. Well, her ex-husband, yeah. Was he a coach? I think he was her coach. I don't know I can't remember what the deal was. Oh yeah, he was the coach. That's true. I don't know what happened ever since then, but the whole swastika thing was hilarious when that went down. Thank you, Roberto, for the donation. Okay, so Nascimento gets a unanimous decision over Jake Hadley. Nice, strong performance by Nascimento. We got a performance of the night over here. Mr. Manuel Torres, congratulations on getting your finish in the first round. Manuel Torres putting on a statement here, getting the job done over Frank Camacho, Macho Man. Very nice job by Manuel Torres. Moving into the Chukagian fight, I noticed our old friend RX, who used to be in the chat but has gone his separate ways, thinks that Hebas got the win because if you look at the stats and everything like that, it looks like it's in favor of Amanda. But I think they got this one right as the woman with the most ever decisions in the UFC. This girl is a decision machine, coming back in there, getting a job done. I think she did enough. I really do. I don't think there's any argument. You got to remember, this is not just overall stats. These are 3 rounds separately scored. That's very important. Very, very important when you look at these fights. Just because Hebas had one really good round does not mean she won that fight. But Caitlin got the job done with a decision. And Chukagian, let me copy this name over here because I'm too lazy. Chukagian's got another fight coming up. So I guess the UFC's like, all right, we're going to take you back. But if you're going to be getting these decisions, just put this over here. See if they put it on tap. What? Where is it? Let's see. Put it on Twitter. Where Where is it? I don't know. She's got another fight. Anyone knows who she's fighting? I can't fucking remember. But throw it up on the Discord or something. But yeah, they're already piecing together another fight for her, so she's getting right back in, right back on the horse. Very nice. Hold on a second. I got to check something here. We've been waiting for a specific UFC fighter to return, and let's see if we got a hold of him because he did. Yes. Son of a bitch. Got him. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Been busy trying to get stuff done before I fly out. That should work for me. Perfect. Chase Hooper's coming on Wednesday, baby. All right, welcome, Jesse, to the show. So this Wednesday, we got Chase Hooper coming on. He's fighting Saturday. So how fucking cool is that, man? Chase Hooper's coming on the program. Got a really big fight for the 22-year-old. And he's going to do us a solid. And, wow, he's flying out. What the fuck was he going to be here for, like, a couple of days? Damn. He's an underdog in the fight, too. Chase Hooper. And then Randy Brown is coming on next week. I have been dying to talk to Randy Brown. This guy is a fucking savage. Just came off that Chaos Williams fight. So he's coming on next Wednesday. So we're just trying to keep... Listen, you guys support us. We're going to keep on dragging these UFC fighters on the show. I want to show you... just want to show you something. All right, hold on a second. Hey, Jess, talk to the peeps.
Hi guys, how's it going? How's everyone's Monday going? Randy Brown next week. Fukia baby. What's up, Blue Dog? Shroom Grizzly. My name is not Jessica, and this is the only time I will ever respond to Jessica. It's not Jessica, bro. Come on, how long have you been here? What's up, Sega? Where have you been, man? Get Diego and Kaylee landing the big names. Congrats, Holes. Randy Brown is a legend.
Randy Brown's awesome, man.
Moss,
He really
have you
is.
noticed that Ellie has 3 red swollen bumps on her left leg?
You know, I did notice that today.
Do they look like bites to you?
I don't know.
Because she's extremely fussy and it was impossible to get her to sleep. And she's like not having it. And that's the only thing that I noticed that's abnormal about her.
Okay, so another doctor. Call that skin doctor again. Actually, you know what? Take a picture of it and send it to that same skin doctor.
They don't have a place you can just send pictures.
Email. What is this? It's not fucking the 90s.
Well, they'll probably end up having to charge us for it. But whatever.
Right.
I was just wondering if you noticed if it's bites or not.
You think it's bed bugs?
No, bed bugs are in like a trail.
Bed scorpions.
No, she's covered head to toe when she goes to bed. I think when she's wearing shorts during the day, like when we take her to the park and stuff, sitting in the grass.
I would take a picture and send it. All right, so we'll talk about that after. Talk about it after. Yeah, so it was funny. Chase is super busy. So, I'm trying to be professional with the emails and stuff like that, with the DMs. And then the one that got him to respond, the one that got was Stone Cold Steve Austin gif. Look, this is how I had to get Chase to respond. I thought this was pretty funny. I had to hit him up with the where you at. I've been very, very professional the whole time. I'm like, we need to know if you're coming on. So I just go, where you at? So there it is. Okay, very nice. Very nice. That did it. So to the young content creators out there, if you got a UFC fighter or any fighter that wants to come on, just hit him over the head with the where you at Stone Cold. See if that works. All right. Let's so we're doing a little recap over here.
Okay.
What'd you think of you saw the Chukagian fight? You were here for that, right?
Yeah.
Do you think she won?
I can't remember, honestly.
Okay, all right.
Like, any Chukagian fight, I just forget it immediately. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I think Chukagian, I don't want to disrespect her, She does what she has to do, but she is so forgetful. And, like, I just don't care. I'm sorry, Caitlin Chukagian. I'm sorry. I don't care at all. I forget it as soon as I see it, so I can't answer your question.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do we got here? We got a new member? Let's go. Ride Santa Cruz Bikes. Let's go. You know what? Spook it. Get the whole crowd going. Just became a member. We are now 8 members away. 8 members away from our next emoji. Let's go. Round of applause. Come on. Thank you for membering up. Appreciate that. Hit that join button. We want that chicken nugget. Okay. Thank you. Ride Santa Cruz bikes. We have a bike channel? What kind of channel you got going on over there? Okay. Davey Grant versus Smolka. Boy. This fight was something else. This was a scrap back and forth, nasty stuff. Davey Grant had a really good first round. The second round got a little sketch as Smolka started coming back. And then Davey Grant puts the nail in the coffin. Gets it done in the third. Takes out. This guy looks like the American Horror Story guy. When Kainoto did that picture, this guy, oh my God. Smolka, who I picked in the fight, was a little bummed, but what a finish. What a finish by Davey Grant in the third round to not even let it go to the judges. Fantastic job. And he gets the dub. Let's scroll to Ryan Spann versus Ion Kuti-Laba. Ion Kuti-Laba got murked. He started off, he got a couple of takedowns, right? He got 3 takedowns on Spann. Spann gets up, lunges in with his giant Superman punch, which was very scary to watch. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Ryan Spann says, let me catch a neck and a check. Takes out Kuti-Laba. Quick tap. Massively quick tap, and Kuti-Laba is sent to the netherworld as the submission gets done. Ryan Spann put on a very good performance. This guy is the most I can't predict what's going to happen with this dude.
Yeah, it's like on and off.
Either he gets destroyed or he annihilates his opponent.
Yeah.
That's all. Which is always fun to watch. Look at this, the guillotine.
Yeah, it
then
keeps you on
loses
your toes.
Rear naked choke, right cross ground and pound win, then loses elbow hammer fist. Here's a split decision to Sam Alvey. Credit to Sam Alvey for staying alive and winning the fight. But here back into the Devin Clark guillotine, which this was nasty. Devin was not in a good position with this one. Nogueira got the uppercut, and then before that was a unanimous back to a guillotine. So, this guy's fun. How old's Ryan? He's 30 years old, so he's basically kind of cruising into the prime. And maybe Ryan can make a run. I would like to see this guy make a run.
Really?
Yeah, I would, because he's exciting. He really is. You're not gonna, most likely not gonna get a decision with this guy. This guy wants to kill you or be killed.
Unless you're Sam Alvey.
Unless you're the immortal Smiling Sam, the GOAT. It's a different story. So really nice win. Kuti-Laba, he's kind of in limbo, man. He really is.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. His whole gimmick was painting his body and screaming at people. He got the win on Devin, but Ankalaev was his daddy. He beat Khalil Roundtree, which is a good win, but then, he loses to the champ Glover back in there.
Teixeira broke him? I think he was on a pretty good run before Teixeira.
I just think he's just not top 5. I just think he's that guy. I think he's right before the gatekeeper.
I remember I was so high on Kuti-Laba too.
I think he holds the door for the gatekeeper. I think he's that guy. But he's fun. It's always fun to watch. And then the main event of the evening, Jan Blachowicz versus Aleksandar Rakic, where Rakic actually looked pretty good. Jan had his moments. Rakic had his moments. I thought he was going to be a problem for Jan as that fight was progressing. And then I thought it was because of the leg kicks or checking the kicks that Jan was doing on Rakic. Added up. Did not help the situation of Rakic's leg, and then Rakic just goes down in a weird, strange way in the third round. Blachowicz puts his hands up, and then the Jon Jones penis comes out, Jess. Now, during the live stream, did you see the Jon Jones-shaped penis come out of Blachowicz?
No, I had to watch it back, Moss.
Yeah, that happened. That actually did happen. So Rakic loses, and Blachowicz right back in the mix. If you're Jan Blachowicz, though, are you incredibly stoked about that win?
Yes. Yes and no. I guess yes, because he's still holding onto his belt. They give him a TKO win. So yes, it looks good for his record, but also no, it's not something he can pride himself on.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a
because
bizarre
it's not
way
like he actually knocked out Rakic. Rakic's leg knocked out Rakic.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I don't know what.
No, I was gonna say someone in the chat did mention. I saw it on social media as well. Rakic did say that this was a pre-existing injury that popped back into the equation. Honestly, we're just gonna, I guess, take his word for it. No one will ever know.
nonetheless, his legs still fucked him in the fight, so it doesn't matter whether it was pre-existing or not.
I read a tweet. Someone actually made a good point. Like, a lot of these fighters say they go into fights with injuries, and I do believe them, but there's nothing to base. There's nothing to base it off of. Like, they could be flat out lying for all we know.
Well, they just have to make sure they don't get caught by the doctors.
Yeah, unless they have doctor's proof. Like, how do we know, you know?
Nobody knows.
What kind of injury they had going into a fight or something like that. And another thing is they have doctors that check them, right? Which is weird because Michael Bisping went to a fight with one eye. So how good is these doctors?
Didn't you say he, like, cheated on a test or
he
something?
He did cheat, yeah. But it's like, are the UFC doctors, like, the worst doctors in the world?
Well, doctors are still human, too. They're not going to catch everything. And if you're good at hiding it, you know? It's not like a doctor's going to, like, has some fucking superpower where they know.
Yeah, I guess some things could slip through the cracks. But it's a little strange. It's an odd thing. Not saying the fighters are lying, but it's just, you know, it's a little weird. A little strange. Let's look at this poll over here. This is an interesting one. I want to get your opinion on this. Poirier versus Chandler. Poirier, 55%. Oof, Chandler,
I would
45.
go Chandler on this one.
What?
Yeah.
You're a recency bias, Jessica.
No, maybe I do. I don't know. I would pick Chandler. I'm kind of shocked that so many people have Poirier. I shouldn't be, but I am.
This reminds me a lot of Alvarez Poirier. You know, where Alvarez had moments in the fight, but Poirier was daddy. You know, so it does remind me a lot of that. But who knows, man? Michael Chandler, he's fun. He really is fun. Love to see the fight. Don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be fun. Let me ask you the poll that we put up before we move into phone calls. Nate Diaz, Justin Gaethje.
Who wins if they fight? Is that what you're asking? Gaethje.
Like a fun fan fight we put together. Gaethje, you're not even thinking about it. Gaethje.
Not even thinking about it.
Okay. Even how he's looking, you don't think Nate can catch his neck? Connor.
That's extremely unfair. Because you're going.
I mean, Gaethje likes to get choked out. He's like into that. It's like a sexual.
I think Gaethje will be fine.
Gaethje likes getting choked out. You can tell. Like it's getting quicker and quicker. He's like just fucking choke me, bro. Like he's like getting turned on by it.
Poor Gaethje.
Okay, that's what Jesse says. Give us a shout out to the sponsors, and we're gonna open the phone lines. A new way to catch the phone calls. We'll show you in a sec.
MyBookie.ag. Bet on all your favorite live sports, including MMA. Head over to MyBookie.ag. Use promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES, and receive a 100% match on your first deposit.
Got a little sheath. Got some sheath on right now.
Sheath underwear. Treat your jewels like royalty. Don't waste your money on generic underwear when you can slip into a pair of sheath. Head over to sheathunderwear.com. That's SHEATH underwear.com with the link in the description. Save 20% using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES.
Okay, and what is this? Oh, I forgot about this scene.
Oh, Moss.
What's this doing here? I got to get two in. I got to do that again.
Headrush is provider of the highest quality authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to Headrush with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for 20% off your entire purchase.
And ESPN Plus.
Yes, watch all of your favorite live sports, including UFC, MMA, even the ones this weekend coming up. Go over to ESPN Plus with the link in the description. That's ESPN Plus. When you use our link, you're also helping out the MMA Holes.
Okay, this is the part of the show where we really hit it into overdrive because there are some people that actually say that when they watch the replay, they skip all the nonsense in the beginning and they go to the phone calls. So no pressure on you guys. But I'm going to say this. Do not suck tonight, okay? Because if people are skipping to get to your calls, that means it better be damn good. So get ready to call the show. Jump in our Discord. There's a link in the description down below. And, okay. So I'm going to show. So patrons first. We have a little section on the side called Call the Show. Drop in that container over there. And we'll take. He's not a patron anymore, so we can't take this one. But.
Do you know how to do it?
Hold on a second. Oh, but I want to show them first. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. So if you're in the Discord, just go over to this section, call the show over here, and then in the section, just drop, hey, I want to call. And we'll call all the people in the section.
You know what? Have them drop a wonderful, wonderful if they want to be called.
Wonderful, wonderful?
Yeah, this way you only call the ones who say wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
And you don't accidentally call someone who doesn't want to be called.
Okay. Wonderful Wonderfuls. Put over there. That sounds right. And, okay, so in our regular Discord, which is, we got so many Discords. Over here, so go into this cool show section. All right. Oh, I put a bunch of dots there. But yeah, just drop Wonderful, and we will take the calls. Okay, super simple. I mean, that's not tough. If you can't figure that out, then, I mean, I don't know what to say anymore, man. All right, so I'm going to look in our Discord and see what we got over here. I think this is going to be a lot easier. Okay. All right, looks like no patrons. Now, remember, if you want to be a patron, it's like $2 and up. Link in the description down below. You get an exclusive Discord to jump in. No bots in that Discord, which is very nice. And you get, it's like a fast pass to the phone line. So we can talk to you guys before anyone else on some of our bigger nights.
I will say, if none of the patrons want to get in, you have 4 people waiting already on the other
yeah, I know. I'm going to jump
Discord.
over. All right, I'm just giving them their shot. Okay. I don't think Sinosi understands how this works.
No, he's in there.
Oh, he's in the other Discord. He's not in the Patreon Discord. Okay, I'll just take him. I'll take him from here. Okay. If you're a patron, though, please do it in the Patreon Discord so we don't miss you, because there's going to come times it's going to get crazy.
Wait.
All right. So just right-click it?
Yeah, and click call.
Okay, that works. Sinosi. Sinosi there, buddy.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm the best.
I'm the best. All right, bud. We got a lot to talk about. What's on your mind?
The first thing, I love how everyone's still thinking like P-Head can beat Chandler. I know that everyone's saying recency bias, but I feel like right now Diamond's just kind of stalling for his things. That's just my opinion, though. Doesn't mean it's fact, but I mean, dude holds out for fights, it seems. Now he's not Magic because he's been doing it for a bit, just like Gaethje's been doing a little bit. They're all just fast tracking to a title shot. Then they don't want to fight in between. They just want to get the quick shot and then go right back to repeating, getting their asses kicked.
Okay, so what is the final point with that, though? I'm trying to just wrap it up. So you're saying
it's not, there's not really much of a final point for that one. I just feel like he's just magically, the whole thing with Chandler, just those two fighting. I don't see him winning.
You don't see him winning?
No.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think about that, Jess?
I think he's on his big decline, Dustin.
Okay. So Chandler for the win over Dustin Poirier. So Sinosi's going against the 56.
I like it. I'm with you.
Okay. By the way, Ann, if go into the Patreon Discord so we can take you first. So I knew this was going to turn into.
Who cares?
All right.
As long as they're going into it.
Yeah, because if I miss you,
then that's their fault for not going into it.
Sorry, Sinosi. Go ahead. Anything else?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. So I saw someone mention about the whole Chikagian fight with the whole scoring about the significant fight. You know how you see the points and everything else, the significant strikes, the ground control, and everyone thinks, well, shouldn't that fighter win? Honestly, this is one of those reasons where I think we need to do a new rule set, like how you score the whole fight versus round by the 10 points. I mean, granted, everyone's had that argument forever. I think we need to finally implement it at some point.
Okay.
Don't you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have much of a thought on it, to be honest. I was going to be honest with you. I was checking out Discord. I wasn't paying attention to a word you were fucking saying. I was caught. Damn it, I was caught that time. So no, see.
But unlike you, Maz, I didn't call you out to the whole freaking
Well, you
crowd.
did. You started laughing,
I
Jesse.
just laughed.
Why don't you listen? Yeah, guys.
I give you 2 hours every week. I see how you guys are.
So don't say I love you, but I tune out when you call. I have no idea why. And it's not even your fault.
He's like, yeah. So
sometimes I just don't understand what you're talking about. Repeat yourself. I promise I'm going to not look at Discord this time. Go ahead.
No, I'll let you guys go.
Don't get insulted, for God's sakes. What were we saying? Go ahead, say it again.
He's going to be one of those.
No, fine. I'll stick around. One more chance. If you insult me, I'll know.
Good.
No, I'm getting sick of the narrative when you look at when you see the whole scorecards and everyone else thinks, well, that person won the fight. No, that person won the fight. You based on little things of, okay, it's ground control. No, it's this. And I'm going back to what we said last week with Pride rules, except for not the foul system. You score the whole damn fight. Just score the fight. You gotta stop this boxing bullshit.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
but
All right,
you-
so I think I got what you're saying. So
you
you're
do
saying
have to though, like you do have to look at the minute things in order to come to some sort of like.
no, he's talking about instead of doing it by rounds, just do it as a whole, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, Jess. You didn't even understand what the hell he was saying there.
I thought he was talking about not looking at like stats and shit like
So no,
that.
see, I paid attention that time. I feel you're like Elon Musk, where you're so far ahead of everyone else that us mere mortals don't understand what the fuck you're saying. But I think I got you this time. You're saying that, yeah, go like Pride, do the whole fight. It's a fight, for God's sakes. You know, whoever wins the entire fight, not round by round, wins.
Here's the problem with that. If you don't score it round by round, then a lot of people tend to look at the most recent round they watched, which is the final round. And if one fighter was sucking the entire fight and then they do great in the last round or two, you know, people are just naturally going to lean in that direction towards the fighter who technically lost. You know, like you kind of have to have the rounds.
It is true, though, what Jesse said. I think more consistency would be round to round. That's why boxing's been doing it for so long. So I think it is more consistent, whereas if you did the entire fight, it might get a little bit more confusing how to score it.
Okay, no, by that point, that is correct. If someone kicks their ass completely in round 3, well, we'll use Nate Diaz. He had his moments, but some people might have thought, okay, he won the fight just because of that last minute and a half.
Yeah.
So no, that's the point. Like, I could see an alternate universe, Nate Diaz wins just because of those kind of rule sets.
Yeah, it would be weird. Like, I understand if you're having a fight, basically whoever ends that fight should be the winner. Like, whoever at the end of the fight looks better is won that fight, right? But then what's the hell is the point of the first 2 rounds? Like, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of wipes that away. So, I don't know. I'd probably rather all 3 rounds scored the way it is. I don't have a problem with it.
All right. So there's one last thing I want to bring up, and this is just where I'm kind of leaving it. Because this weekend I really don't care about most of the fights except for, I think, the co-main event. It's the one I'm really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Ponzi's fight.
Whose fight? It broke up. What'd you say?
Against Ponzi versus Pereira.
Yeah, I was actually looking. Are you going to bet on that one?
Oh, I don't know. That was a very hard one. That's a really hard one. I like both the fighters a lot.
Why did you just
reason.
sound like you were orgasming right now?
Because he was.
Oh, I don't know.
I tell you, he was ejaculating. He lost. Ponzi lost. See, when I saw that fight, I said Ponzi all day, right? And then I was like, holy shit, wait, he lost to Jeff Neal. He lost to Jing Liang Li. Fuck. You know, Ponzi looked like he was on his way back with the Miguel Baeza fight, but out of those last 3 fights, he did lose those 2. They're not complete scrubs, but he can lose. And Ponzi's, what, 35 years old? This is a tough one.
I mean, Pereira can lose too. I mean, he's been having a good streak lately, but you never know what kind of Ponzi you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a tough time picking this one. I was all Ponzi until I realized, oh shit, you know, he won 1 fight out of his last 3. So, I don't know.
I'm not touching that bet. I'll be honest. I'm just gonna watch this strictly fan. But no, I was saying, I know you're bringing Chase Hooper being your youngest interview fighter. Have you guys brought a female fighter up in an MMA show? I can't remember you guys have for an interview.
Have we had a female fighter?
Yeah.
'Cause I can't remember.
Yeah.
If you guys have.
We had Justine Kish. We had the damsel. What the hell is her name? I forgot her first name. But we had a bunch of.
Who was that one?
Before Jesse, I had a ton of them. But Jesse came in and said no more female
maybe
fighters.
Maybe that's why.
Actually, have we had a female fighter since you've come on? I don't think we have.
Yeah, but not on my not on my terms. Like I've never once.
Yeah,
like,
you know what? I'm not saying it's her fault, but I'm saying it is her fault. No.
Maybe they just don't want to be around anymore. Like, yo, females interviewing me? Fuck this.
Because they come in the MMA-Holes, all they're going to hear is, I hate these female fights. Oh, this fight sucks.
Oh, maybe, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. I guarantee it probably has something to do with it. I mean, I'm constantly shitting on female fighters.
Well, we're going to have Taylor Starlin on if Glove Touch puts that together. And we're going to fucking, we're gonna hit on her, Sonosi. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Taylor Starlin running around half naked?
I mean, I'm not going to complain about that.
All right. Well, you know what? Glove Touch, I put it in the Patreon Discord if you're watching. Let's do the latter date since Chase is coming on Wednesday. Well, maybe in 2 weeks we'll have her on for Sonosi.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
spend an extra $1,000. We'll make it rain.
We had the porn star from Triton Fights.
The porn star from Triton Fights. Oh yeah, we did have her. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. We did have her with you.
She was odd, but her boyfriend was even more odd.
Wait, not on a studio show though, right? We did it in.
No, we interviewed. No, we did.
That was on the scene.
We did an interview with her on the scene, and then we did an interview with her boyfriend via Skype.
Oh really?
Yeah, or whatever we were using.
Fuck, I don't
at the
remember
time.
that. We did have a bunch of girls on, but yeah, they were a little bit earlier. Justine Kish, yeah. Who else? Now I'm trying to think. Well, Kendall's she fights, but she's a pillow fighter, but it still counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
She's different. It's like if you like try to interview someone that was basically a regular that became a fighter. It's a little different.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have women on, and we're gonna do like the old days, because when we used to have women on back in the day, the chat was so ruthless.
Yeah, it was crazy.
One woman we had on, she had a show called In the Girls Corner. Her name was Kerry.
Oh, she's modeling now though, right? She's not even doing MMA anymore.
She's back. I saw her back on Instagram. I think she got wiped out, and she started. She's with the Manimal. She's working with like a guy from Law MMA, and we had her on.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. All right, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we had her on, and she was a she was a recovering heroin addict or some shit like that. Like she has bad drug problems back in the day, and our chat dug it up, and we're just lighting her on fire about it. The whole fucking interview. I was like, oh my god, this is not going well.
Yeah, it was weird. It was so awkward.
That's the one female fighter that I think would be interesting if you guys show, and the one that you should never choose. The one you should never choose is Thug Rose, because who knows what you'll get out of that one.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to.
She would get insulted and then leave the interview halfway through.
If I never interview her, that's fine.
And then she'd go on Twitter about how much of a victim she was on our show.
I'm completely fine with that. I don't need that interview. I could die happy not interviewing her. Yeah.
And the one I think you guys should eventually get, because she's a cool chick, even despite people make jokes about it. Roxanne would be a fun one.
Oh yeah, we could probably get her on. I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah, she would be fun.
She's in Arizona, isn't she?
We gotta get my girl, Jess.
That's my girl too,
Jessica
Moss.
Rose
If you
Clark.
pull her on, you better pull her on at the same time I'm available.
I'm gonna show Jessica Rose Clark comes on this puppy.
I'd be so
boy.
pissed if you conducted that interview.
I'm gonna do it
when
naked. I'm gonna do
available.
it shirtless with my titties hanging out.
That would be so cool.
My pants off. It's gonna be amazing.
Why haven't we reached out to Jessie Jess?
Good.
I bet she would come
Reach out
on
now.
the show.
Right now. Do it right now. We're gonna get her on for you, Sonosi. We're gonna bring Holly Holm. She's a bad interview. I wouldn't want to interview her.
No. If she was still around and she wasn't too famous, it'd be hilarious if somehow you got Ronda. That would never work. She gets too sensitive.
Yeah.
But it'd be funny.
That wouldn't work. Yeah, girls are tricky with coming on the MMA-Holes. I did reach out to that girl. She's got a raunchy ass podcast. What the fuck's her name? No response.
I can't remember her name right now. She'd be interesting.
This one here, Jess. Let's see, what the fuck's her name? She has a podcast called Sex and Violence with Rebel Girl, Ashley Evan Smith. Remember her? Remember Ashley Evan Smith?
Oh, the one who stole that lady's stuff off her porch?
Wasn't that her?
That was her. She stole shit. She had an arrangement to pick up something.
Yeah, she's like a psycho. She's a fucking psycho.
She stole shit off the porch, and then she claimed she didn't do it, even though she was on camera doing it.
That was her?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like
we gotta get
90%
her on.
certain that was her.
Yeah, we need to get her on. She's nuts, man. She's talking about masturbating and shit. I'm all about this. We got to get her on.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. At least I gave you guys another topic to talk about.
All right, thank you, Sonosi. The Elon Musk of the chat. All right, let me just check this Patreon Discord really quick. Okay, no one over there. Let's go over to regular Discord. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a bunch of peepees. Whoa. Okay, oh God. See, this is aging.
Just anyone who says wonderful, wonderful, just left click.
Do you see this? The nonsense I got to go through?
So what? What is the big deal?
Not one person said wonderful.
Yes, they did.
Who?
You just scrolled past all of them.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, whoever says wonderful, wonderful, we're going to call. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to find the first. All right, here we go. Listen, if you're a patron, go to the patron Discord and go to the call the show section, and we will take your call. We're calling now Communicorn 242. Communicorn.
Comic unicorn moms.
Comic unicorn. Communicorn. Communicorn. Communicorn.
All right, if they don't answer in like 5 seconds,
this is not
then
gonna work.
Yeah, you should just have them call you. Honestly,
This is fucking. All right, you know what? I'm gonna bail on this and just have you fucking call me.
guys, call the MMA-Holes.
This is getting stupid now.
Yeah.
I see. It's like it's tough. It's like there's one thing you gotta do, and just put wonderful.
You
wonderful.
got one right there. Just click join call.
This.
Yeah.
Pulse.
What's up, man?
Hey, Pulse. How you doing, buddy?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. What's on your mind?
Well, I was gonna talk about that guy, Tom Kluklex Kelly, for a second.
Yeah. Okay.
But before I do that, I wanted to know, like, what round is the playoffs of the NHL right now?
We're going into the second round.
Second. Okay, so this is the semifinals.
Are you a hockey fan now?
Not at all, but I've always been told if you're gonna get into it, the postseason is the time to check it out. You know?
Oh yeah, it's
They
fantastic.
said it moves at a faster pace.
Yes, yes, it is. It's quite entertaining. It's nail biting.
Okay. Y'all, I guess y'all got a big win the other night.
Oh, Pulse, let me tell you, it was good. Game 7. Game 7 of the first round goes into overtime. Artemi Panarin gets the puck. He was shitting the bed the whole series, but he gets that puck and he drives that thing right past the goaltender. Bink! Lights the lamp. Everyone goes crazy. Towels are flinging in the crowd. Everyone's going nuts. All you hear is goal! People are dancing. Girls are fucking guys. It's amazing. Guys are fucking guys. Yeah.
What was it, a buzzer beater?
No, just in overtime. So basically, in overtime, it's sudden death. First person scores, game over.
Okay, no, it's just because, was this game in the Garden?
Yes.
Okay, because it reminded me of a playoff game that the Knicks won that was a buzzer beater, and the post you did on IG, it reminded me of that moment. It was a buzzer beater and the whole Garden just lit up at the same time.
It's rare you see the Garden light up because the tickets are so freaking expensive. All the corporate heads are there, and it's just it sucks because the real fans don't get a chance to go to these games. But that video, I mean, no matter who was in the building, the celebrities or whatever, everyone was on their feet. It was wild. You don't really see that much.
Okay, yeah, that kind of got me amped, so I might check them out.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good series. The next one's tough for the Rangers.
Oh, who y'all got coming up?
We got the Carolina Hurricanes. It's gonna be it's gonna be tough. They didn't play well during the season.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, speaking of this guy, Andrea Lee's husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Are you surprised they haven't canceled him and got him up out of there?
Okay, so just to clear this up, Tony Kelly is not Angela Lee's husband. So this is another guy. This is a fighter that was in Andrea Lee's corner and just so happened to say a racist thing there. So
What do you say?
Well, I'll play it for you in a sec. All right, actually, Pulse, I'm gonna play it for Jessie. She didn't hear it. See what Jessie thinks about this. But yeah,
Andrea Lee's corner. Who is she fighting?
so Andrea Lee, she just fought. Hold on.
Who was she fighting?
Hold on, let me get the clip real quick. Let me go back here.
Oh,
Okay.
Boy. Who was she fighting? Wait, who is her opponent?
Araujo.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up. And
Oof.
that's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up.
Okay. Now her husband was the guy with the swastika a little while back. I don't know if you remember that.
Right.
And this guy over here is just another UFC fighter that happened to be cornering her. So Jess, what do you think?
Yikes.
What do you think?
And they got that on camera.
That's what they're gonna do. They're dirty fucking Brazilians. They're gonna fucking cheat like that. Guess what? We came to fuck somebody up.
Okay, here's his statement following.
Oh my goodness.
Now, all right, do you think this is bad?
I do. Yes.
Are you upset about this?
I don't. Why? I'm not Brazilian. I'm not like. I think it's a nasty thing to say.
Do you think it's like a cancelable offense?
I think it's very racist. Yeah. Yeah, I think like you don't.
I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't even care, to be honest. But yes, it is a racist thing. There's no doubt about that.
It's extremely inappropriate.
His response was, oh fuck, I can't find this guy's name again. What was his name again? Tony what?
Kelly.
Tony Kelly, right? Okay, Tony Kelly.
Racist, cultural, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's either way, it's inappropriate. Stereotyping a group of people. Is that better? Not racist, but it's stereotypical. Is that a better word for it?
I lost this guy's fucking Twitter. Shit. Pulse, I lost his Twitter. What am I going to do now? How do I go back?
Well, I just have one question though.
Yeah,
is this guy is a fighter, right? He's on the roster?
Yeah, he's fighting for the UFC, yeah.
He's a welterweight.
I don't think so. No, I think he's smaller than a welterweight. I'm not sure.
Has he made comments like this before, or is this the first time he's ever been caught making comments?
What's that?
Because maybe he was just trying to like...
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get his Twitter, but I fucking lost his Twitter.
Yeah, like if he's never said things like this before, maybe he just had like a wrong choice of words.
Here we go.
Well, whatever division he's in, what do you think the chances they book him against a Brazilian fighter next is?
Well, no, I think they would.
Here's his upcoming bout. He's a bantamweight.
Super chat.
Oh, he's fighting Adrian Yanez.
Tony and Andrea were dating at least at 1 PT.
They were dating too? Is that true?
They were definitely dating at least at one point.
Maybe. I don't know about that. I know the other guy.
Objection. Speculation.
Objection. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were dating. I have no idea that. I know there was the guy with the swastika that Andrea Lee was married to. Maybe she could have been dating this guy. It's possible. But yeah, Tony Kelly's got Adrian Yanez next. I mean,
he's going to get knocked out.
Yeah. That's not a walk in the park.
Oh.
I mean, I look at it this way. If he hasn't been caught saying things like this before, maybe he just got caught up in the moment and used the wrong word. Like I guess he didn't think before he spoke.
Here he is. I was right.
He says that he meant dirty by they cheat, not that they're dirty people, but...
Yeah, so as I'm saying, maybe he just lined up his words wrong and he didn't really think about it before he said it.
All right, here's his response.
Cancel culture is real. What I said was real and in the heat of battle and in no way had any type of racist connotations meant. But if that's the way you take it, I don't give a fuck. So many people quick to say racist. That shit's getting so old. My reference was to a dirty eye poke. See, so, I mean, I don't know if you believe him or not, but it seems like maybe he just got caught up in the moment and he just used his words wrong. You know, we've all done it. God, I can't say how many times I've gotten caught up in my words on the show and people fucking light me on fire for it. So
yeah, but do you ever say dirty Brazilians?
Okay, but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is
it was a mistake.
It's easy to say something in jest, and then people find a way to put an extremely negative or inappropriate connotation. Because when I first heard it, I thought that's extremely inappropriate. But now that I'm thinking about it, I've been in that position where I've said something that I didn't mean that way, but I've said it.
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I don't give a fuck. Like he says in the post, I don't care. I honestly, it's just silly. This conversation's silly, but the reason why it is a conversation is because there's cancel culture out there, right? Yeah. Is what he said polite? No, it's not. And I can understand how people are upset about it, but to cancel the guy, it's a little ridiculous. It is what it is. You move on.
Are they trying to cancel him?
Oh, people online are just, they're going nuts about it, right? Let me put this into a situation. Jesse, someone in the chat who happens to be of Mexican descent says to you some things that piss you off, right? And you're upset. And you're like really upset about this. Yeah, you're hurt. You're hurt about it.
Okay.
I come to your defense and I say, Jesse, don't even pay any mind to those filthy fucking Mexicans. Everything's going to be fine. And then I look at the camera, I'm like, oh shit, did I say that on there?
Well, I think that's
Is that wrong?
I don't think that's the same
Yeah,
context.
it's the same thing.
Because if he's referring to
Calling
an eye poke,
filthy Mexicans.
He's referring to a dirty eye poke.
But they're saying something dirty about you. Something fucked up about you. They're hurting your feelings, right? So I come to your defense and I'm like, well, they're just a bunch of dirty Mexicans. That comes across as racist, right?
Well, my mom would disown you as her added son.
Yeah, I'm using it as an example.
It's
okay,
not a good example.
All right, dirty gooks. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Like,
no, I get where you're going. I just, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. It doesn't affect me in any way, but, I'm just trying to understand where people are maybe coming from. That's all.
But no, see what I'm saying though? Like that's why people are getting bent out of shape about it. You know, like if it was your race or whatever, your ethnicity or whatever you want to say. You know, but I don't think should I be canceled for that?
I could see how people would see. I mean, I don't believe in cancel culture, so I don't think anybody should be canceled for anything. I'm just trying to understand where people get offended and where people find things inappropriate. You know? Does that make sense?
Where's the line?
Yeah. So I don't believe in canceling people. I think canceling is so fucked up. Like, if you're that fucking offended, just move on. Like, go somewhere else. Take your attention somewhere else. But at the same time, like, we're in this world now where everything's shared online.
What do you think, Pulse?
You know what? If this guy is smart, he'll do what Covington did. He'll make this his stick now. Covington did this, and he's worth millions now.
You know, you're not wrong, because Tony Kelly. Who the hell talks about Tony Kelly? No one does.
Nobody.
And now he's got this big fight with Adrian Yanez,
You know, I know
who's
what
a known
talks
guy.
about him is because his eyes are too close together.
Yeah, he's got that serial killer. He's got he looks like like some sort of robot. He looks like that robot. I don't know. He looks like the robot from Futurama.
Oh god.
Right? Does he look like that robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Pulse, right? If you're going to you might as well go with it now. This is your shtick. You're the racist guy.
Yeah, make it your own, yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, Sean Strickland's doing that, right? It's not like he's racist. He's very controversial with his words. Yeah, maybe Tony Kelly should just keep going with it. Maybe.
Hey, I you know what I'm saying? Make that money, you know?
I guess, yeah. Because I would have never spoken about Tony Kelly before this.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, Covington, I don't know about him, but I don't know if he's really racist or not, but he's made this his character. If this guy follows suit, maybe there's something there.
Yeah. It's like a new trend, Pulse. It's like racist white fighters. You got Covington, you got Strickland, you got Tony Kelly, you got I don't know what's going on here. It's a new movement. It's a new era, Pulse.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Welcome to 2022. Yes. Anything else?
That's it for me. Laters, man.
All right. Be good. There's Pulse. Pulse coming in.
Pulsinator.
Okay, here we go. And now we're getting to it. We're getting hot and heavy. Knitter. Ann, how you doing?
I'm good. Hello, Chris. Hello, Jesse.
Oh, why do you sound... And what happened?
Ooh, he sounds like you just had a hot and heavy night.
Good. Hello.
Oh, Mike was just coming in. I didn't want the dogs to start barking. Yeah, I didn't want the dogs to start barking, so talking quiet.
Do you get jealous? Do you get jealous when you're on the phone?
No.
Oh, the dogs.
I'm goofing around.
Like, pay attention to me.
Chris, you make me horny.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Well, let's go. Now, I'm fired up now. Let's do this.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesse, you make me horny, too.
I think that is the best sound that I've ever given someone.
Really?
I think, yeah. I think I just gave Ann has toppled all orgasms.
She surged.
Yeah.
You made her surge.
Ann, can you surge more when you call in?
The surge is real.
Tonight, yeah.
The surge is real.
It's a surgeon general warning tonight, as we're going to be surging all night long. Okay, Ann. Well, listen, now that we're all charged up from this call, what do we got on the mind?
Everything went out the door. I was trying to say, okay, you were saying about cancel culture and him saying that. I think, I heard it too. It's like it was in the heat of the moment talking to his fighter. So I don't think he did it like on purpose. He's just trying, like he says, the eye poke thing and stuff. I think people just take stuff way too seriously nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just any little thing you say now. It's like, you can't say or do anything.
Like, here's the thing, though. My first impression, listening to it, was how utterly inappropriate it was, right?
Oh.
So, like, you get it. Moss doesn't like the MMA dude.
No, this fucking guy. And you see this guy, the MMA dude? This dude.
Yes.
Oh, my God, is this guy. He goes, Andrea Lee, Tony Kelly, and Lee's entire team are racist clowns, right? I mean, this guy, if anyone's a clown, it's this fucking guy. This guy, MMA dude.
Why
oh, my God.
Like, you always
He is
shit
the
on
most
this guy.
hated guy on Twitter.
That's not true.
He is. He's a fucking clown. This dude is the biggest clown of them all. It's
He's
crazy.
everywhere.
Yeah, everyone can't stand this guy. Anytime you see things like most hated Twitter account, he's on there. Like, it's bizarre. He's just like a fucking moron. I'm sorry, Ann.
I just ignore.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Yeah, this guy's okay. Could
I
you imagine this guy
mean,
calling people clowns?
People are gonna take it whatever way. I mean, is this like you're talking to your fighter and he probably just like, okay, totally forgot, and like you said, it's probably the eye poke thing, which I'm sure it probably was.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Who knows? But if you don't want to know what they're saying, then don't put the fucking camera in their fucking corner.
Yeah,
ESPN,
I have a feeling.
Disney.
I have a feeling that corners have said far worse than this. I have a feeling that there's probably a lot that goes on, behind the scenes with fight, corners amping up fighters and stuff like that, and using choice words, not really thinking about what they're saying. They just kind of say it. So I'm not gonna shit on the guy too much. I get where some of the people are coming from who got offended, but now that I'm taking time to think about it, I'm with you. I honestly think that he just said it out of context, and people probably took it and ran with it.
Listen, is it the right thing to say? No, but at the end of it, who gives a fuck? Like who cares? They're fighting, for God's sakes.
I know. It's like, okay, so what else? It's like you've heard it before, other stuff. It's like, okay, it's fighting. They're pumped up or trying to get their fighter pumped up. Okay.
It's crazy.
Take it whatever way you want, but just nowadays everybody's just too much snowflakes. I'm just so tired of it.
You know what though? If he did say if he went like, I keep on playing like this other side, but it's always fascinating. If he said like a bunch of dirty N-words.
I feel like it's a little bit different.
Why was it? I mean, if you think about it, dirty Brazilians, dirty N-words, dirty fucking wops. No matter what he says, if you.
I think the difference is.
What's the difference? It doesn't matter.
The N-word is a very derogatory term.
They should be allowed to say it.
Reference African Americans.
It's a fight.
Whereas Brazilians they are Brazilian. There's no derogatory term there.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. Listen, they're just cheating dirty N-words, okay? So you just gotta that would be nuts. I mean, when you put it like that, then you're like, oh, that's pretty fucking bad, So where's the line? Here's the question. I don't think what he did was wrong. But then again, if someone said dirty N-words, I wouldn't care about it. It's a fight. Who gives a shit? I look at it like this.
Well, it doesn't affect you.
They're in there. If they said it was a bunch of dirty wops, dirty mix, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter.
You're just trying to hype up a fighter.
Dirty snow roaches.
Yeah, fucking snow. Look at that cheating snow roach over there. That fucking cracker. It's fine.
Yeah,
who cares?
It's a white cracker.
It just doesn't work because it's on TV. So what makes that any different?
Yeah.
Like the Brazilian thing, rather than him saying,
like I just explained, I think the reason people maybe are upset, and I can't speak for these people, I'm just trying to understand, is probably because WAP, the N-word, things like that, they're all derogatory terms to refer to a race, whereas Brazilian is not. They are Brazilian, that is the name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's not using a derogatory term. He's calling them Brazilians because they're Brazilians. You know what I mean?
What if he said dirty Africans? How would that work out? Those dirty Africans. How do you think that would work?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying
to
understand. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Those dirty Nigerians. Could you imagine?
Oh,
think of it that way.
But you're making it sound worse now.
Those fucking dirty Nigerians.
You understand? You're saying you don't care, but now you're making it sound like what he said is so terrible.
I don't think it's a big deal, but I'm trying to understand why people would be upset. And then when I hear it that way, if you put it that way, dirty Brazilians, dirty Nigerians. Yeah. Think about it. It's the same fucking thing, but the Nigerian sounds a little worse. No, a white guy call them dirty Nigerians.
Why does that sound worse?
Because you might as well call them the N-word. I mean, think about it. It's just, that's what I'm saying. So you can't say, oh, you can say that, but don't say this. I guess you got to make a rule somewhere, right? I mean, I don't fucking know.
Why do there have to be rules? What is going on?
No, there doesn't. Call them whatever the fuck you want. Who cares?
What happened to freedom of speech?
Because it's Disney.
Okay. Then don't put the cameras in the corner.
True.
That's another thing.
Don't like them.
I have noticed, because this isn't the first time that a corner has taken some shots for the way that they talk to their fighters. Why are we exposing what the corners are saying to the fighters in the first place if we're just going to allow people to just constantly topple on the corners and cancel them? You know?
And Disney's already in hot water as it is, and
like, what the fuck?
I don't know why why don't they just, I don't know, or go to the corner and you just lip sync, read their lips. I don't know.
It is weird.
I don't care, but like you said, other people do. So it's like they're gonna be so careful nowadays. Disney's like already in hot water about why Donald Duck and his other half are not wearing pants, have clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that?
That was a while ago. They were doing that. Yeah, it's. I just want to see his dick.
Come on.
I want to see Donald Dick.
He's a duck.
Yeah, Duck Dick.
He's a duck. They don't wear clothes.
I don't know, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
We got to figure out what's the answer. Maybe the answer is don't put cameras in the corner. But
they might not do that anymore if everybody's gonna make a big deal about this.
I wonder. I guess I would imagine though that they would get warned before. I would imagine corners get warned because you can't do specific things in the corner. There are rules.
What
so
are they
I would
warn
imagine
about things they say?
No, I would imagine corners would be told they're mic'd. They're on ESPN for God's sakes. I would imagine.
Forget it. I think they forget.
Yeah, you
Then
guys.
the moment.
I agree. Yeah, I agree because
they forget.
So here's the thing.
Their mentality is in the fight right now. Like they're not thinking about rules on ESPN Plus.
Listen. I agree with you, but you have to understand this is ESPN's rules, right? Right. So they are broadcasting something here.
I guess if anything, they would get a warning.
You can't just say whatever the fuck you want,
I could see them getting like a warning afterward from them saying, "Hey, if you fucking do that again, you can't be in a corner anymore." Or
it's like YouTube.
Put them on suspension or something like that. Because, corners can have suspensions. So probably something like that. But I don't think,
no matter what business it is, what company, they have rules. And if you don't follow the rules, you can get into trouble for it, right? So, I mean, I guess I can understand that aspect. But at the same time, like, who does give a fuck? Like, it's ridiculous in the first place that we should even care about this. But, I get it. I get both sides. It's a bizarre situation.
Yeah. Talk about those fights. Chris, I think too much like you on picks. I'm going to try to not think like you on picks anymore.
I did terrible last. Actually, but...
I know, so did I.
But I won money, so that's good. I won money, so...
That's good.
Money
and your
ruined my
Rangers
picks.
won, which I was happy for you guys.
Me too.
That was good.
I saw your comment, Ann, about how you're like, I don't watch hockey, nor do I plan to ever. But glad your Rangers won.
That's racist, Ann.
The Rangers won.
Yeah.
Not for everybody. Not for everybody, for sure.
I see hockey when Moss is doing the game. That's it. I'm like, okay, that's nice. Like, we got the Portland Trailblazers here, or Blazers, I'm sorry. We can't say that anymore. And the Winterhawks, which is like what? Like a AAA baseball team, basically, before they get up to NHL, But other than that, and we got like a single A baseball team, I think. That's it.
Yeah.
We're boring.
Yeah, well.
But, hey, it rains here all the time. So, what do you expect?
That's why you got to watch hockey. It's indoors.
It's indoors, all right.
Yeah.
It's popular. Soccer is too, but.
Soccer is popular over there?
Yeah. Yes. Yep, it is.
Nice.
Numbers, yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing I've tried with soccer, but I don't know what it is about that sport. There's no fighting. Everyone's like complaining and throwing cards at each other.
Yeah.
I want to just see guys get punched in the face, but you can't do that there.
That's why I stick with combat sports, MMA.
Yeah.
I like it much better. It's more action. It's better.
Well, with the UFC, they have so many events, and there's so many other events now that you really don't need to watch much. I watch way too many sports. Like, there's so much combat sports.
You can never watch too many sports.
And then now it's like, I'm oh God, it's just too much. I need to give something up.
I'm the opposite. I'm crazy about the MMA and watching the sports stuff, and Mike's like, yeah, okay. Sometimes he's fine with it, sometimes not. He does something else to do. He'll go watch that. So I'm the opposite. Most guys are like trying to get their girlfriend or wife to watch, right, Mike? I'm the opposite.
That's how my parents are. My parents were like that too. My mom went to the games and had to get my dad into it. My dad liked soap operas. He was into
The Bachelor.
My dad would watch like all like soap operas and shit. Now he's a little bit more into it, but my mom's more of the sports fan.
I mean, he's into it, but he's not, into it as much as me. I mean, he'll sit there and watch it for a while, but sometimes he just waits till the mains come on, or like you said, he's working, which that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which he's been doing, which is good for our company.
That is nice.
Not doing too bad.
And do you bake apple pies for your neighbors?
Huh?
Do you bake apple pies for your neighbors?
No, I can't bake for shit.
Whenever I listen to your voice, like, you strike me as, like, you have that voice of, like, the Betty Crocker who bakes apple pies for their neighbors.
Okay.
It's hot. She's like, yeah, no.
I was about to come to your house for a nice pecan pie, you know?
Yeah.
Have one ready for me,
burnt. I can make you some good spaghetti.
Okay, Moss likes spaghetti.
I do. I love spaghetti.
Or lasagna. I do that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Italian food, yeah.
Heck yeah, Ann.
I can make eggs.
Jeez Louise.
That's about it.
That's good.
That's it. I could do some eggs. Well, anything
Mike's
else?
laughing at you, Moss.
Eggs. I'm a beast at the eggs. That's about it. And I can pour cereal. It's pretty cool. Make coffee. Make a shake. All right. So, anything else about any of the events or anything else on your mind?
Which event's coming up? Sorry, can you pull it up? Because I'm old and can't remember everything. And
okay, we got a real banger of a fight coming up this weekend. The ladies with a poster that is horrific, like probably one of the worst posters I've ever seen. The UFC's put together, but Holm versus Vieira. Holm Vieira. What a card.
Okay. All right.
The preacher's daughter.
And
the return.
Ann's like, get me off this line now.
Yeah. Well, you asked for it.
Oh my god. I like the Bullet. I like her. I mean, and the Lioness, but there's not too many of the women fighters I'm really excited about. I don't, other than those two. Oh, and of course, Cyborg, of course. But no, it doesn't look too exciting.
Well, we got Chase Hooper coming on Wednesday. He's fighting on the card, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a really nice body, too. I want to talk to him about what's his secret to this body.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. Look. Oh, my.
Beautiful body, right?
Little skinny little shit. Oh, my God. A white, skinny little boy there.
Fucking snow roach. We're going to have a snow roach on Wednesday, Ann.
Yeah, dang snow roaches.
I'm gonna call him a snow. I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about the term snow roach. That's gonna be one of the questions.
What if he doesn't know what a snow roach is?
I'm gonna corrupt him on Wednesday night. Snow.
He might not know what a white cracker is either.
Well, he'll learn Wednesday. But he's a nice kid.
All right, we got other callers. What are we doing here?
I don't know, Ann.
Get out of the callers.
All right, Ann.
Stop it.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Love you, Chris. Love you, Jesse.
Love you
Maybe
too.
someday we'll meet up with you.
Heck yeah.
Bring the dildo.
Oh, Ann, yes.
Okay, bye. All right, there we go. Let's go. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
The knitter.
Can you bring cinnamon in?
Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Communicorn. All right, so here, that whole thing that we were doing before, fuck it, just call us up because it's a lot easier. And if we miss you, we'll call on that list. Communicorn?
No, it's Comic Unicorn, Moss.
It's Communicorn.
Hello.
Hey, Communicorn, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing?
We're wonderful over here. Hold on a second, Communicorn. We have a donation from Kainoto.
And H.
Perfect.
Okay, let's not rush to judgment about this Buffalo shooter. Manifesto. People just jump to conclusion too quickly nowadays. Now excuse me while I go step out of here. My oven just went off.
Thank you. Kainoto jumping in. Thank you.
Who? Buffalo shooter?
There was apparently a shooting in Buffalo. Did you
Really?
hear about this? Comic Unicorn?
What happened?
Yeah, I did. I don't know too many details about it, but my mom told me about it, and I think when did it happen? Was it this morning or was it last night?
I didn't even know there was a shooting. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it.
Hold on 1 second.
I live under a rock. Breaking news. Comic Unicorn is...
Eso en Buffalo, mami.
What's that?
Un disparo, ¿verdad? ¿Quién murió? ¿Qué?
Is that your mom in the background?
Okay. Yeah, that is
Can we
my
talk
mom.
to
I was
Mom?
asking her about it.
Does your mom speak English
Yeah,
or no?
She speaks a little bit. She speaks a little bit of English.
Oh, let's talk to Mom.
Yeah, would you like to bring her on?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me see. Estoy. Ahorita, un momento. Déjame. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, I'm bilingual.
Nice.
So
Okay, you'll be our translator.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But from what she told me, there was I think 10 people were killed. One of them was an 18-year-old. Hold on 1 second.
Oh my God. That's not cool. What is going on there?
All right. Hello.
Oh, that's,
Hello.
That's much better. Do you think Sonosi? Sonosi looks like a serial killer.
What's that?
Entró a una tienda de así.
Oh, you sound hot.
Donde como tipo Kroger.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
someone went inside of a store. It was kind of like a Kroger or a Walmart type of store.
De morenitos, de negritos.
Oh, and it was a group of I think it might have been de morenitos. Sí, de negros. Yeah, so it was a group of black people.
A group of what? What did you say
That
before
got killed or did the shooting?
¿Que los mataron o qué?
Sí, entró y empezó a matar.
Yeah, so it seems that it was racially motivated.
Really?
A racially motivated attack, yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
And apparently he was recording it while it happened. I don't know all the details, but yeah, obviously something horrific.
Would your mom
my
want to be a
God.
regular on the show as the news correspondent for our show?
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Breaking news.
Would she come on?
Well, first of all, I don't think she doesn't even know about the show at all.
No.
She watches a lot of news. Like every morning, she checks up on that. Checks the weather, checks current events and whatnot.
What about if we did like a video call with your mom like once a week? You would be the translator, and she'll just deliver the news.
Oh, that would be a nightmare for her. She would have to brush up a lot on her English.
It's okay.
No, she can speak full blown Spanish. You just translate.
Yeah,
for us.
we'll have you translate. So she'll say it and you translate it over there.
Are you guys being serious about this?
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. What are we talking?
That's some bit right there.
Yeah, maybe once a month. How's that sound?
So it would be like what, every Monday?
Yeah, we could do that, right? Monday nights.
Yeah, we'll call it. What do you want to call it?
Comic Unicorn and Mom deliver the news.
Okay, it's porque.
How about this?
Let me explain it to her.
Hold on.
No, explain it. I want to hear what it says.
Es porque el show que llamé ahorita es de MMA. Ya sabes. Sí, entonces hablan sobre cosas de las peleas y todo eso, como lo que pasó este fin. Y ellos quieren que hacen unas segments, parte del show de que hacen ellos, donde tú recuentas noticias que han pasado en el mundo. Ya sabes.
Yeah, I got a better idea.
Sería cada lunes.
Un resumen.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm telling you, basically like a summary of current events that happened throughout the week.
I got a better idea. I'm gonna make it easier.
Cada lunes.
I'm gonna make it easier. What we'll do is, how about have your mom make a pick of the main event, right? Whatever the main event that week is, right? She doesn't have to know anything about the sport. Which guy or gal she thinks is gonna win the fight.
Oh man.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that because so the thing about me is I love MMA.
Yes.
I've been watching it for a while, but my mom is the exact. Yeah, my mom is the exact opposite. She does, like, it's weird because I swear deep down she's like a fan, but every time she watches it, like, because for her, like, she's always worried about the fighters that get finished. So for example, oh man, the Tony Ferguson knockout, that one traumatized her.
Really? Yeah, it's too violent, right?
Yeah, that was a little bit, like, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, she was, well, I was in shock. I didn't know what to say at that moment. I was just like, oh my God, it just happened. Mm-hmm. And my mom was actually kind of mad at Michael Chandler. And like...
Did she call him a gringo? What'd she say? She said that dirty gringo?
No, she didn't. No. But yeah, I'm just trying to explain to y'all that, like, I guess she's not really a fan of MMA or really combat sports in general. But
does your mom give good hugs?
But she can't tough it out though.
Yeah. All right. How about this?
But does she give good hugs?
Oh, she gives great hugs.
She sounds
I
like
would
she
know.
gives good hugs.
Jesse wants to scissor your mom,
I
apparently.
want to hug your mom.
Jesse, would your mom ever scissor my co-host? Ask her that.
There's no chance. There's no chance it's gonna happen.
He's like, I'm not even gonna bother.
You sure? Okay, because Jesse can go both ways. She's into that.
I'm very sure. Well, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Dang
So I'll tell it to her after the show. Like I'll explain it to her in more detail.
I thought I was gonna score with your mom.
And I will.
Yeah. Pitch it to her. We'll pick one fight. In fact, I have on the screen now. I'm showing Holly Holm versus Vieira. If you have the stream on in the background, maybe you could point at both girls and say, "Hey, mom, which girl do you think would win in a fight?"
Oh, I think she knows Holly. Yeah, she knows Holly Holm.
Okay.
Oye, ¿te acuerdas de Holly Holm, la que noqueó a Ronda? ¿Te acuerdas cuando todos se pusieron locos de que, oh my God, al fin sí, que al fin ya le ganaron. Pues va a pelear este fin de semana.
¿Las dos?
No, ella contra una brasileira.
Oh, pues quién sabe si gane, porque pues ya perdió el ritmo.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, pero
I'm gonna put $100 on whoever she picks. How's that sound?
No way.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put I'm not gonna make
But
any.
you can't fib. You have to say exactly who she said.
I'm gonna do it live on air. Whoever
Entonces, déjame. A ver, ¿quién crees que va a ganar? Okay. Keep in mind though, like she's not like she doesn't keep up with the sport like I do.
That's
but
okay.
I mean,
Makes it
if
even
you want
better.
to take a chance, go ahead. Entonces, ¿quién crees que va a ganar entre Holly Holm y esta? Se llama Ketlen Vieira.
Pero ¿cuántos años tiene? What is the age?
Holly Holm ya tiene 39. Ketlen, no sé
Doesn't
cuántos
know
años tiene. How old is Ketlen Vieira?
Caitlin is that's a good question here. She is it doesn't have it here. Hold on, let me go to Tapology.
Hurry up, Moss. Hurry.
Give me a second. Here we go. Caitlin is
Pero ha ganado las últimas dos peleas. She's 30. She's 30.
30, yes. Yeah, Holly's 40. Wow, Holly's 40 already? She don't look 40. Damn.
Wow, mom's smart, asking about the ages.
Yeah, she knows what she's talking about.
¿Cuántas lleva?
¿Cuántas ganadas? A ver. Okay. See, I'm telling you guys, deep down, she likes the sport. She just, I've been trying to get her into this for years now. But anyway, so entonces mira, 12-2, Ellen, Holly Holm 14-5. Ahora toma en cuenta de que Holly Holm ha ganado las últimas dos peleas y Ketlen Vieira, a ver cómo anda ella.
O sea, mejor la brasileña, porque a lo mejor dice, ya gané y no se va a preparar bien y va a ganar, le va a sacar un sustito la brasileña.
Okay. Entonces, ¿crees que va a ganar la brasileira?
She's really thinking about this.
I love it. I love this.
She's gonna go with Ketlen Vieira.
Okay, I'm gonna put money on her. That's
Mama!
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put money right now. And what's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Natalia.
Natalia. Okay, Caitlin Vieira is a plus 195 underdog in this fight. I'm going to go all out here with my mybookie.ag fund.
Call this the Natalia pick.
The Natalia pick, $100 to win 195 is going on the underdog. Oh my God, I just did it. Oh my God. I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous about this bet.
Okay, Comic Unicorn, you have to play this whole call back for your mom now, so that she can see she was on the MMA-Holes and she's responsible for $100 going to Ketlen Vieira.
I'm gonna hunt her down.
Okay.
Hey,
all
man,
right.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
I know your mom stole the sunshine, the moment, but yeah.
I loved hearing from Mama.
Hold on, real quick though. I wanted to talk a little bit about the main events that happened between Blachowicz and Rakic. I mean, that was shaping up to be. I mean, it was a good fight, even up until the stoppage. But man, Blachowicz looked really, really good.
Blachowicz did look good, and he did what I expected him to do. I gotta say though, Rakic surprised me. He came out a little bit better than I thought he was. And if this thing went 5 rounds, I tell you what, I'd be a little nervous, betting on Blachowicz. And I thought Rakic looked pretty good too. I thought it was a very even fight between the two. and it could have went either way as this fight progressed. But unfortunately, we got that injury that kind of gave us a quick ending. Who do you think, if it would have went to a decision, do you think Blachowicz would have still been able to pull it off?
You know what? It's very possible because, I mean, those leg kicks were really starting to add up. And the thing is, Blachowicz was chewing that lead leg of Rakic up pretty badly. And I think, I mean, that must have contributed to the injury because he was starting to put more weight on that back foot, which aggravated the injury that he had during the camp, at least according to him.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Then again, though, there is, because the thing about Blachowicz is that historically, whenever he's gotten taken down, usually, well, if it's in the center of the octagon, at least, you know, he usually doesn't really fight to get up. You know, we saw that against Glover Teixeira, which, I mean, fair play. That's Glover Teixeira. I mean, the guy's an animal, of course. But even when you looked at his fight, you know, a long time ago when he fought, Aleksandar Gustafsson, you know, it was kind of the same thing. So it would have been interesting to see if Rakic would have grappled more in the championship in the 4th and 5th rounds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good.
But,
I like the way you think.
That was definitely 1-1 though. You know, no question about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I wish we could have seen more.
Me too, man. That's exactly what I was just going to say. More of that would have been a lot of fun. But Jan Blachowicz pushing forward. He's still doing it. He still got it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really amazing what he's been able to achieve.
Absolutely. Anything else on your mind?
Okay, so this is more of a little Stan moment for me.
Okay.
So the thing you have to know about me, I'm a big Jose Aldo fan, and I 100% believe that he should get the next title shot. Am I a little bit biased? Well, no, actually, am I really biased? Absolutely. But the way I see it, you know, looking back, I am a little bit disappointed that TJ ended up getting the win over Corey Sandhagen because, okay, here's the thing. So the first time I saw that fight, I thought TJ won. I had it rounds 1, 3, and 4, but then when I rewatched it and I kept rewatching it, you know, I really do think Corey did enough to win. Now, of course, I don't want to take anything away from TJ because, I mean, he did battle through an injury to his leg, and he also had that really bad cut above his eye. And, I mean, you know, TJ's TJ. You know, people make a lot of fun of TJ, but, I mean, at the end of the day, he is a hell of a fighter, you know, saying it the way it is. And, you know, he's also really, really competitive. But for me, Jose Aldo, I mean, simply look at the last fight we had between the main events between Rob Font and Marlon Vera. I mean, those are two really those are two legit top 5 135ers, and Aldo pretty much dominated him. Now dominated both of them. You know, but the way I see it, the 135 title picture, I do see TJ getting the next title shot. And, I mean, he'd be going up against Aljamain Sterling. That would be a very interesting fight. Right now, I think TJ would win. But, I mean, that's assuming TJ comes in at 100% the way he usually comes in. Whereas Aldo would probably... I mean, I don't know what would happen. It's possible that he'll probably get a rematch with Petr Yan, which... I mean, stylistically, that's a tough matchup. I mean, Jan's a tough matchup for anybody at 135. But, yeah, it still would be interesting, you know, because Aldo has made some improvements at 135, you know, since his body is more acclimated to the weight class and his boxing has looked better than ever. By the way, sorry if I'm rambling. I just love analyzing all the details and stuff like that.
Hey, listen, man, I think it's the first time talking to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. First time calling. Next time we'll cut you off. We'll just cut you straight off. But tonight is your night to shine. Man. Now, Aldo versus Sterling, I'm good with. I have no problem with it. Although TJ, you know, either fight, I wouldn't mind.
TJ, baby.
I mean, I'm good with both, but Aldo, I do like Aldo too. And if he won at 135 as well, you know, 145, 135 champ, that's some story, man.
Yeah, it would be unbelievable. I mean, that would, for me, that would put him, I mean, top 3 on the GOAT list.
Yeah.
In my
For sure.
opinion.
Yeah, I can't deny that. All right, man. Well, Comic Unicorn, thank you for the call. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Okay, there he is. Comic Unicorn making
Comic Unicorn.
his debut. His mom just lost me $100, Jess. $100. What do you think? Is that a bad bet or a good bet?
Well, I trust Mama, so I'm gonna say
Okay.
good bet. Well,
If if we hello, Brody?
Yeah, that's me.
We got you're back.
Brody?
You're back.
Wonderful. See it.
Listen, I'm excited to talk to you again. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I can actually hear you guys much better on here, so I'm kind of glad you moved the disc home.
Oh, I miss that voice, man. I'm telling you. We had the pleasure of talking on Instagram Live, and here you are on the MMA-Holes channel.
Real Brody back in.
I fucking love this guy. All right, what do you got, Brody?
So I just want to say something. Blachowicz got so lucky on Saturday. Okay, he should not get a title shot after that win. I think he should face the winner of Anthony Smith and Badman Ankalaev.
Blachowicz should win the winner of Anthony Smith and Ankalaev, you're saying, right?
Yeah, he should fight the winner of that to get a title shot.
Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, because of how he won this fight was a little strange, odd injury. Yeah, I don't hate it.
And what do you think's next for Rakic after losing technically?
Rakic after losing? That's a good question. I didn't even give it any thought, to be honest with you. All right, so Rakic sitting at number 3, loses to Blachowicz. Doesn't really move much because Blachowicz is at 1. He might drop down a spot. Does he run it back with Smith? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really given it much thought. But Anthony Smith.
Maybe if Jamal.
What's that? What were you gonna say?
Maybe if Jamal Hill beats Santos, he can fight Rakic next.
Jamal Hill fights Santos. You know, wasn't Anthony Smith calling out Rakic in that last fight?
Yeah,
wasn't he the guy he called out there? So you know what? Make it happen, right? They were supposed to fight again.
I mean, the first fight he got dominated. Though.
Yeah, he just laid on him though. Let's be honest.
It was 22. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, you never know, I guess. But
yeah, Anthony Smith's been looking better. Rakic came off that loss. There's really not much. Like, I'm looking around here. Let me see. I'm trying to think what stands out to me. Yeah, I mean, Yuri's fighting for the belt. Ankalaev. Is Ankalaev paired up with somebody? I can't even remember. Who's Ankalaev got coming up?
I told Anthony Smith.
Oh, that's right. He's got Smith coming up?
Yeah, July 30th.
Is that a done deal? It's not on UFC. Hold on.
It's on pay-per-view.
Hold on a second. You might be right about this, Anthony. All right, so then fuck that fight, yeah. Hold on a second here. I think you might be right about that. Brody knows everything. I'm too much of a casual around here. Yeah, you're right, Ankalaev. That's right, UFC 277. Okay. All right, so there goes that.
To me, that's kind of a weird matchup. I don't know why. It just doesn't really make any sense.
Well, I mean, it wasn't something that I expected, but it kind of, you look at the rankings, it's not, completely off. I mean, I could see how they could fight. Who do you think wins that fight? Ankalaev versus Smith. That's actually a tough one to pick.
I think Ankalaev, probably like a split decision. I think that fight could be very close.
Yeah, he's been decisioning a lot lately. Last one was Ian Kudilaba, the finish, and then Krylov, Ozdemir, and Santos, all decisions. You know what? Not a bad, because you got freaking Smith on a 3-fight win streak, all finishes, after Devin Clark has been on a run. It's actually a pretty good scrap. I actually kind of like this. The more I think about it, I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent fight. Who do you think wins though?
You know what? I mean, I got to stick with Ankalaev. The guy's like almost unblemished. The guy knows how to win a decision. He can grapple. He's got good hands. I just got to go with him. I'm not a big Smith guy. I don't know what it is. I respect him. I don't know. I just don't really get on board.
Well,
Jess
talk
does.
shit about Conor McGregor.
What's that?
He did talk shit about Conor McGregor.
That's true. And he let the intruder come in and do his thing. But Jesse likes this guy. Jess, what do you think? Anthony Smith or Ankalaev?
I'm always going to go Smith. I support the dude.
Yeah, she always picks Smith. So she says Smith.
Smith did on the dot. Like, everyone, I mean, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him, I do cheer for him sometimes. He's just a likable guy, kind of.
Jesse thinks you're boring. Do you think you're boring?
Literally never said that on the show. Literally never said that.
Jesse whispered that to me, but I just sold her out.
No.
Now explain yourself, Jesse. Do you think he's boring? I cut away. She looked over at me. Let me just tell you what she did. She looked over at me and was like, so boring. And I just sold her out here, Brody. Do you have some words to say?
Did you actually say that?
I'm trying to hang on. All right, Brody. It's been a while. You know, it's late, but let's try to spice this up because I think I'm falling asleep too. What else you got?
Okay. Did you watch the interview with Anthony Smith and Jesse on File like months ago?
I saw he was with him. Yes, I didn't watch it though, but I noticed he had Chandler and he had Smith, but I didn't.
The reason I'm asking is because Anthony Smith says that Conor McGregor doesn't beat any of the top 15 fighters, and I was like, "Are you a dumbass?"
He doesn't beat any of the top 15. All right, let me look at
Anthony Smith.
No, Conor McGregor doesn't beat any top 15. Okay, let's see.
That's stupid.
Okay, let me look at it, Brody. I know we're big Conor stans. Let's see. Any of them. I think he could beat
Ride Liddell.
I tell you, RDA would be hard right now. Okay, I think he could beat Kukui. Wow. You know, I'm looking. Dan Hooker. Sarukian. No, I don't know. Sarukian's pretty good.
Gillespie has no chin after that Kevin Lee knockout.
Yeah, Gillespie did get knocked out. And I'm talking like you. He did get knocked out by Kevin Lee. It's true. But he is a pretty good grappler. I tell you what, I think he could beat Chandler, but he needs a fight before he fights Chandler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to get in there. He needs a tune-up before he fights MC. You know, it's not a horrific statement by him because he literally just snapped his leg in half. You know? We don't know what's going to happen when he comes back, and he hasn't won in a while. So it's not like a super bold statement. As much as it pains me to say.
I mean, that's true, but look who he lost to.
Yeah, he's losing to top guys, for sure. Absolutely.
You know, I think I know what fight. Now, this fight would not sell good, but it's Conor McGregor, so it doesn't really matter. I would love to see him beat the shit out of Bilal Muhammad.
Bilal versus McGregor?
Yeah, why not?
That's never going to happen.
Doesn't make any sense, but
yeah,
you never know.
That's never going to happen, man.
Well, I know, but here's the thing, though. Bilal Muhammad's Muslim, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Are we going racist now? Like, what's happening here?
No, but we are.
The fuck does that even mean? Because he's Muslim, you want him beat up?
No, but like because Tano made fun of Khabib and a Muslimness. And
oh, okay. So just get the next Muslim. Is that what you're saying? Just
No,
alienate all the Muslims. Okay.
Come on, tell me when I'd like to see him knock out Bilal Muhammad with that big ass head of his.
Are you the type of guy that gets on an airplane and when you see a Muslim, you flinch, you cringe, you chat, you frisk him for a?
I mean, I'm Christian, but I don't do that. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. What else you got?
Just one more thing. Can you look up the July 2nd card?
I could, but just tell me what's your thoughts about it. Why am I looking it up?
Well, just to like analyze and see if you like the card or not.
Was it UFC what?
It's UFC 276. It's my birthday card.
Oh, of course I like that. That's the Izzy card, isn't it?
Yeah, I did lucky. That's my birthday.
That's that's your what?
That's my birthday. Like my birthday card. It's all.
Try to say birthday. Give it a shot.
Okay, birthday.
So what's the problem here? Why can't you say birth? Why can't you get there? What's
I don't know. Why can't you look up the card already? Okay, come on.
What was that?
Never mind. Just look up the card, please.
So it's your birthday. All right. This card is very good. We were talking about this.
Stacked.
Yeah. There is no way that this card's gonna suck. I mean, you go from You started off with Brad Riddle versus Jalen Turner. Every fight on this card, you know someone. You know who's fighting over here. This is a delightful card, and it ends with Adesanya versus Cannonier, which I do feel is kind of lopsided. I don't think Cannonier really does have a chance in that fight, but still, you know, interesting. Still interesting.
I have a feeling Jared's going to win, actually. I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling.
You think Jared's going to win?
I think Adesanya is obviously the better fighter, but Cannonier has power. He has decent takedown defense. Adesanya even more doseful, unwieldly.
Boy. I feel like Jared's going to get pieced up. I don't know. Izzy 6'4" versus 5'11", 80-inch reach versus 77.5. I feel like Izzy can stop whatever takedowns Jared's got. Jared does have hands. Don't get me wrong. He can hit hard. I just think Izzy's too fast.
He has a terrible chin, though.
Yeah, and Rob fucked him up. So, yeah, Rob fucked him up pretty bad in that fight.
You think Adesanya's Dalton Boyne?
No.
I still like him over Final, but...
I mean, the problem with Adesanya is he fights too smart. You know, like, he doesn't... Yeah, Jesse's laughing. What are you laughing at, Jess? What are you laughing about? Brody, you are cracking my co-host up. What's going on?
I'm not crapping on Izzy. I'm just saying, like, not even like fight-wise, but I feel like his hype has just gone down a little bit.
You know, I used to be nasty to Brody, but now I'm very polite.
I didn't say anything.
And you are becoming very rude to my friend Brody.
I did not say anything. I didn't say anything.
Why'd you laugh?
You're just pitting me against him for no reason. I'm not doing anything.
What were you laughing about?
I just laughed.
What's that?
You might as well call me a Dirty Mexican and pull Tony Telly.
Call him a Dirty Mexican, Jess. Now. Immediately. Yeah. You now, Jesse, apologize to my friend Brody over here.
For what? I didn't do anything.
You laughed in his face.
I didn't laugh. How do you know I was laughing at him and not something else?
What did you laugh at?
Doesn't matter. I'll tell you
It does
later.
matter. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, Brody. Anything else, or is that it?
Love you guys. Wonderful.
All right, wonderful.
I was laughing because I read Kainoto's donation right there, and I kept trying to figure out what he meant by goose step, and now I get it. And I was just imagining Ann goose stepping out of the room after making a silly comment because her oven went off. I thought it was a hilarious joke, but it went right over my head when he first donated it.
Okay.
So I was sitting here reading it, staring at it, trying to envision what he's talking about, and then it was really funny, and I just happened to laugh in the middle of Brody's call.
Yeah, you laughed at Brody. All right, we have a bunch of calls here. We're going to take all your calls. Keep on calling. We're going to take them. I got to take a quick piss break, but Jess, choose one in the column. Take the call. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Oh, I like this guy. I think I'm going to pick this guy.
Yo.
What's up, Drunk Savage?
Not much.
How does it feel that I picked you out of 20 people in our lineup?
I'm the only one you don't totally hate out of the lineup.
It's true.
I bet you was next.
All right, what's on your mind?
I just fucking saw that chick you guys were talking about earlier. Ashley Evans Smith just got fucking suspended by USADA for 14 months for a failed drug test.
What was the drug?
I didn't see that.
Oh, let me look it up. Hold on. Ashley Evans Smith. Hold on. This just happened?
Like fighting or junkie, yeah.
USADA. Let's see
here.
Yeah,
junkie.
This happened today? Oh, yeah, 10 hours ago.
Incorrectly prescribed steroids.
Oh, boy. This girl, let me tell you something about Ashley Evans Smith. Let me go over here. Wasn't this girl the one who stole some shit off some old lady's porch?
Yes, she was.
And then she, people called her on it, and then she's like, oh, that wasn't me. We weren't trying to do that, but it was on camera.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So she just tested positive, Moss, according to Drunk Savage.
No wonder she's not answering DMs.
A steroid and will be out of action until next year, according to MMA Fighting.
She probably remembered we were just tearing. We tore her up for that that other thing.
Yeah,
Anabolic
because you remember
androgenic
she
steroid.
returned the stuff, but like a bunch of stuff was missing.
Yeah, she's a wacko.
Yeah, no, she it was like on some buying selling app. She went to this lady's house to pick up a shelf or a dresser or something like that.
Dresser, yeah.
Yeah, and the lady left it on the front porch, and she was like, okay, you know, you can pick up the dresser. And the lady also had like a box of shit or a basket of shit out on the porch too. That was not for Ashley Evan Smith, but she's so fucking entitled that she thought, oh, this must be for me too. So not only do they take the shelf that they came to pick up, but they take this basket of this woman's belongings that don't even belong to her.
Remember it was like medical supplies and shit, like masks during the fucking height of the pandemic when nurses and shit didn't have enough masks and shit.
Oh, that's right. That is what it is. So, like, what would make her think, oh, she must have left these out for me too? Like, what the fuck? You just take some shit off someone's porch because you came to pick up a shelf?
Yeah. I don't know. That chicks with that shaved head on the side, they're kind of crazy.
Maybe I should start doing that, Moss. Shaving my head on the side.
Yeah, you would fit right in.
Bangs and a shaved head.
Yes. 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 What else you got?
I got something in Discord you got to check out that Sean Strickland posted. And once you see this, you will never be able to fucking unsee it.
Okay, let's see. Discord. Sean Strickland. Okay. Let's see. Sean Strickland. How far back is it?
It should be right there. It's a free one. The regular free one. Are you in the fucking calls again?
No. I'm in regular MMA-Holes. Yeah, the last one's Kramer.
Oh, is it a GIF?
Is it in memes?
Yeah, just scroll up a little past Kramer, past Kendo's comments. You'll see it.
Okay.
It ends at Kramer.
Kramer, Kendall's comments.
Oh, here, hold on.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So
the Kayla Harrison thing?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so fucked up.
I can't with this guy. Hold on a second here.
Oh, that's so messed up.
He doesn't even put anything. What the fuck, man?
Oh, I saw that. I just fucking died.
Oh, what is going on? What the fuck is going on here, man?
For those of you who don't know, that's the guy from Shrek.
Yes.
Prince Charming.
Yeah, I forget. What was this guy's name?
Prince Charming.
Yes, he's a prince. It was like Prince Charming. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Wow, she does look like him though. That's funny.
Good.
He's not off with that.
Twins.
What's that?
They could be like twins right there.
They could, yeah. That's pretty. It's pretty dead on. You can't really deny that. Sean Strickland, man, his Twitter account is still not verified. It's pretty funny how it hasn't. Like the UFC's like, yeah, bro, we're not verifying your account. It's just too ridiculous.
He's in some shit now. He talked about Islam now. A bunch of Muslims like the imam want to kill his ass.
Sean Strickland has opened this door to freedom of speech. Like it's so funny because we went the other way where everyone was being criticized. We went on that whole thing about Lee's corner, but I don't think anything really happened to that guy. And I think you could thank Sean Strickland. Like actually, Colby Covington kind of started it. Colby Covington started running his mouth, right? And really hasn't been canceled yet. Now Sean Strickland has like doubled down on Twitter and he's gone like bonkers with the stuff he's been saying. I've noticed that people are kind of loosening up with freedom of speech right now, like letting us be able to speak again. So I'm kind of pumped up, you know, like maybe things are turning around.
Well, to be fair, Sean's stuff is a lot funnier, and I don't know, Kobe kind of seemed like he was reading off a script.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of seemed like, you know, he was faking it.
Yeah,
so it wasn't as...
Sean was being himself for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Sean's being himself. By the way, How that would work in America. All right, so this, by the way, one of the best scenes in cinema. Indiana Jones. Oh God, this is the best. When I was a kid, I used to love this. We whipped out the sword and started waving it around, and Indy just pulls his gun, just blows him away.
Oh yeah, that scene.
That scene is a fucking classic. You ever see the scene, Jess?
Yes.
It's so great, man. Indy was the man before he got old and shit. Anyway, Sean retweeted that. Oh, here we go. Sean said something here. Let's see. A new. How does this one handle this situation? Okay, here we go. Here's a situation by Sean Strickland.
So I made fun of Islam. I make fun of every religion. It wasn't even that bad. But anyways, since I fucking did that, I've been getting fucking hundreds of messages, death threats saying, you know, I can't say this, I can't do this. And you fucking assholes threatening me is making it worse. Now I'm gonna start drawing pictures of fucking Muhammad. Like, the more you tell me I can't fucking do something, the more I'm gonna fucking do it. So I made...
Oh my God.
So, oh my God. So that's why he followed up with this tweet. Oh my God, the Indiana Jones tweet. Are you kidding me, bro? No, oh God. Oh man. Now it all makes sense. Okay. Wow.
They're gonna have to heighten security next time he.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's out of his mind. He's really taking this to the next level. Oh, man. You know what, though? It's like, I think some people don't understand, and I'm guilty of this as well. With religion, like, some people that are super religious say religion's off limits. Like, you can't go there. You just can't go with religion. You can't make fun of it. You can't do any of this stuff because they take it very, very serious. And I grew up in a very religious background, but not like some other people did. And it's a cultural difference that we just can't understand. I don't know. But Sean don't give a fuck, man. He don't give a fuck. He's crazy.
Like, I was raised Catholic and shit. And, like, you're supposed to turn the other cheek, forgive thy neighbor, and all that bullshit. But all the fucking Catholic and shit, I've never seen it ever been said. They always get pissed off and shit and want to fucking fight you if you say anything bad about Jesus or something.
Here's another one here. Jess, what does this say?
Is it Islamophobia when my inbox is filled with Muslims telling me, watch your back, I'll kill you? That being said, I have many Muslim friends who I greatly respect.
You know what he should do? Yeah, someone says Islamophobia. He should screenshot like all the messages that he gets and just post those. That's what he should do. Just to kind of shut people up. Because no one's going to believe him.
He kind of did. He just showed his inbox and you can see people saying, I'll kill you.
Oh, really?
Eat your ass or something.
Oh, so if that's the case, then yeah, then he's ahead of the game. Yeah, you know, it's tricky, man. He's playing a game here that not many people could win. Oh, here we go. I can't. He goes, laugh my ass off. Ready for your destruction. ASF old man. Share the post. Fuck you, your mother. I think you're a man. But I bet, what is this? I bet from your, oh, okay, so yeah, it's about, wow. Wow, yeah, the Muslims are going after him. Fuck you. Damn. Well, he beat me to it. He beat me to it. So yeah, that's the move. That's what you got to do.
Here's the thing, though. Like, he can't pretend that he didn't expect this to happen by making comments like that.
He's got to be careful. He still works for a company, you know? Like,
yeah, like
he's got to be really careful.
Play the heel and this and that and all that bullshit. You know, you do you. It's just like he can't really like put it out there like, oh, look what they're doing, because he did ask for it. You know, like,
yeah, he's got to be careful. Like, think about Abu Dhabi, right? Like, look what the UFC's got going on over there.
They'd be like, they're not taking him.
Yeah, I mean, Abu Dhabi treats the UFC like everyone over there, like royalty. Yeah, you go over there, you fly over there, you're like a king. When you're in Abu Dhabi, and you got a guy that's employed by the UFC going on social media and running his mouth about this stuff, eventually the UFC's got to step in and be like, yo, Sean, you got to fucking stop. You know? I know it's ridiculous, freedom of speech, blah, 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 but he still works for that company, and I'm curious how long of a leash does the UFC give him? I mean, I think it's hilarious, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we don't work for the UFC. That's nuts. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But he's really playing with fire.
I would just like to point out, we here at the MMA-Holes, we love everybody.
Yeah.
If we hate on you, it's because you're an asshole, not because you're part of a group of people.
It's the truth. Yeah, I have no ill will towards any religions or races or shape sizes. I think everyone's fair game. We make jokes over here, but nothing is to get people upset for sure. But I think, you come into a channel called the MMA-Holes. If you get offended here, then you don't belong here. Like, I mean, it's not like, it's not the Disney Hour. Like, it's the MMA-Holes. That's what we are, So
exactly.
All right, let's move on.
Let's talk about the card now. God damn, that really sucks what happened to Rakic. I mean, fuck. That was like the most important fucking fight of his career up until this point. And it was going 1-1 into the third, and it happens like that, dude. God damn, that really sucks for him.
Yeah, it is a bummer. If you're a Rakic fan, I would be very upset for sure. You don't want to see your guy go down like that. I mean, just being a Conor fan and seeing his leg snap in half. Like, that was brutal for me, But only Conor could handle it like a fucking G. Like, take the mic and start ripping, cutting a promo, I wish Rakic did that, but, he's a classy guy. But not really. Because look at how he handled the Anthony Smith win. Like, that wasn't very classy. He was kind of a douche with the Anthony Smith win. Anyway.
Now, maybe they change like the cage up because like a regular like boxing ring, it has like a little bit of bounce to it when you step on it. I've never seen anything like that happen to like a boxer or something stepping back.
Well, they're getting kicked. They're getting kicked, and the checking of the kicks too does some damage as well. And Blachowicz was checking some kicks, so you play that game with the legs, these things are going to happen. There's no doubt about it. It's a bummer to see, but
that's a factor. Yeah, true. That's a factor.
Yeah. I think the checking, honestly, the checking is actually worse than catching those leg kicks. Like getting your kick checked. Because think about it, you're throwing full force into someone's fucking shin. Like that is not good. Throwing a kick and someone checking that has to feel horrific.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck. Just remember what happened to Anderson Silva. Weidman checked his kick. God damn.
Yep. Yeah, fugly stuff. All right. Sounds like you tired, man. It's getting late.
No, I'm just drunk.
Oh, you're drunk. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Anything else?
Yeah, fuck. Goddamn Ian Q Lava, man. That guy. Fuck, dude. He was at one point he was looking at contender one day, but now, I mean, after what happened with Ryan Strand and some of the other fights, I don't think he's the fucking guy we thought it was.
I'm sorry, drunk. Jesse just slapped herself in the face for some reason. I don't even know. I don't even know what just fucking happened.
I just fucking saw it. Open up, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me into you, brother.
I was trying to wake myself up. I've been having this issue lately. Like, I just keep yawning and I can't stop yawning. I don't know why. Like, I could just be sitting. I could just be watching TV. I'm fucking yawning all the time. It's driving me nuts.
I've been here for like 5 fucking years. You've been yawning forever.
Yeah, I have a problem, dude. I have a real problem. I'm like constantly yawning.
We got to go to the replay on this. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see what happened here.
I think I found something one time. It's like you need more oxygen to your brain or some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember you sent me something about it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I do recall.
Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. For those of you who missed this, here we go.
This is not necessary. We don't have to do this.
Drunk, hold on a second.
Some of the other fights, I don't think
I can't. Hold on, Drunk, hold on.
I was yawning and I just needed to
Here we go,
smack myself out of it.
Fuck, dude. He was at one point he was looking at contender one day, but now, I mean, after what happened with Ryan Strand and some of the other fights, I don't think he's the fucking guy we thought it was.
I can't.
Oh, God.
Oh man, Drunk, you're the first person to make Jessie slap herself in the face.
No, it wasn't him. I just needed to, I gotta stop yawning, man.
Hold on, let's.
Oh shit! Kynell just skipped it in fucking Discord.
Here it comes. Here it comes. I can't. Hold on a second. I can't. All right, hold on. We gotta get a little closer with this.
Oh God, no, it's not necessary.
Okay,
we don't
ready?
Have to keep you don't have to get
No,
close.
yes we do. Yes we do. This is gotta be the funniest thing that's ever happened. Go ahead, drunk. Sorry, I don't know. She's just slapping herself. You didn't even budge. You could take a slap. She could take a freaking slap, man. Jeez, that was loud too. Can you do it again?
No.
Okay. Did it wake you up?
A little bit.
Okay.
I saw that one girl in the chat says getting pumped up first. I think that's kind of what like the initial three were like, okay, it's coming, and then hitting the face was the that was the double. That was like the whammy.
All right, drunk. I'm gonna stop playing it. What were we talking about now? I don't know. We were all over.
Just
the place.
what John was talking about.
Lava.
Yeah, Cootie
Oh,
Lava.
Cootie Lava. Yeah, yeah. He's kind of a letdown, right?
Yeah, definitely, man. What was it, like the Russian guy? Fucking after that fight with him, he kind of fell off, and next fight with him, he got fucking fucked up. Okay, I'll wait.
I just wanted to know what it felt like.
Why did he just slap himself in the face? Go ahead, drunk. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
sorry. I
padding there,
apologize.
so I didn't have
This
a
is
good slap.
extremely rude, Moss.
Go ahead, drunk. So yeah, what were we saying?
Oh, but on the topic of being rude, Anne's pretty fucking heartbroken that you said you would scissor that last guy's mom.
I'm sorry, Anne.
That's special.
Oh, Anne, you still give me surges. Don't worry, Anne.
Yeah, that she sounded kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie, Jess. I like the accent, the whole thing.
I poke myself now, and someone just said I'm gonna eye poke myself now.
What?
In the chat.
What? What? What did you do?
Someone in the chat just said I'm gonna eye poke myself now.
You gonna eye poke yourself? Yes.
Could you imagine?
I think we're gonna have to change off from Cootie Lava. Anything like you want to drive home with that, or just basically, yeah, he's a letdown, right?
Yeah, basically. The thumbnail. Where did Jon Jones come into play? Where did you bring that out?
No, that's actually happened. Like his boner after he fell was shaped like Jon Jones. It actually isn't Jon Jones. That's actually his boner. Just happens to have it.
So I was like, what the fuck, boss? I'm like, did Jon Jones do something?
Well, I made the thumbnail. And I'm like, what could make this thing better? And I did that. And I looked at Jessie. I'm like, too much? And she's like, nope, post it. I'm like, okay. She gave me a quick sign off on it. So I said, all right, the Jon Jones boner stays on. So there it is. I don't know why. I have no clue. There's really no reason for it.
All right. So last thing, very special day this week coming up. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Stressful day.
Jessie's day of birth.
Oh, we don't need to talk about it.
Jesse's born on day.
No, I'm talking about Chase Hooper coming on. What the fuck?
Oh, Chase Hooper? Yeah, that's who.
Why did you make it all about you, Jesse?
Well, I didn't say it. Moss did.
Well, I just said that to protect myself, just in case.
From what?
No, I'm joking.
From Jessie. Before she slaps herself in the face again. Yeah, Chase Hooper. Drunk actually made a booking for us. It's true.
Chase?
Yeah, you're making the comment earlier that you got his attention with GIF. And that's kind of how I got his attention. I made a fucked up post. Like, he needs to come on so we can corrupt his innocence. And some kind of fucked up GIF.
Yeah, you tagged
him. He
was
responded like, my innocence has already been corrupted.
It's true. That is true. Yeah, it was funny. He wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even know he was fighting this week. I had no idea. Like, he kind of slipped under the radar, and you tagged him, got his interest, and seems like a nice kid. So yeah, let's drag him on. I've said this before too. Just tag fighters on Twitter or Instagram. And here's another example because Drunk Savage just tagged Chase Hooper. Bang, he's coming on the show Wednesday. So if you like a fighter, tag the MMA-Holes, tag Chase, or tag the fighter, whatever fighter it is. You never know. You never know. It works. This happened with Felony too. We became good friends. So
yeah, when I responded to him, I posted a link to Sleuth underwear. So ask him about that. He bought a pair.
Of what underwear?
Sheath.
Sheath?
Sheath underwear.
Whatever. Chief, Sleuth, whatever.
Sleuth. Detective underwear? I mean, does it come in a magnifying glass?
Get it now.
And gloves.
Sleuth underwear.
Sleuth underwear.
Disguises
for crime
your penis
scenes.
And your balls.
Yeah. And did he respond or no? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's best friends with your favorite person on Twitter, Booger Beard.
Are they good friends?
Oh yeah, I think they got like a fucking podcast going.
Oh, do they really? He has a podcast with Booger Beard? Really? All right. Well, more power to them. More power to them. Where can I find that podcast?
I don't know, but should make friends with that guy. Getting in touch with Izzy.
Yeah, that guy is good friends with Izzy. They do follow each other.
Who's that?
Booger Beard. But Jessie has something in common. She had her reaction retweeted by Izzy, right? Many moons ago, Jess. So you had something in common with Booger Beard. Although
Thanks
Jessie hasn't helped
Michelangelo. Thanks to Michelangelo.
Yeah, from the ants, the big ants. That's right. That's correct. All right, Drunk. Well, listen, you really brought the show to a halt. We have to go now, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
Let me say happy birthday, Jess.
Aw, thanks, Drunk. So nice.
Yeah. Later, Slab Nuts.
Be good, man.
Later, Slab Nut.
There's Drunk Savage coming in. Drunk Savage. Made Jessie slap herself in the face. Who else we got in queue over here? We're going to get everybody. We're going to get you all. I promise.
I was watching, Moss had the Green Day, old from like way back in the day, Green Day, a concert on. And I didn't realize how fucking strung up on drugs that guy was.
Who, Billy?
He was constant.
Oh,
when he's singing? Yeah, like that guy.
Yeah, Billy Joe.
Yeah, that guy was fucked up.
Okay, you're out. Hold on, we're just going through the list here. Let's see who we got. Who's in queue? Who's in queue? Let's make sure we get everybody.
Everyone bounced.
Hold on a second. No. Oh, we got the joints here. Yeah, let's get the joints. See if he's still in there. 2 joints. Is this Canadian Dave?
Jesus Christ, I'm so glad I got in. Hey, you know what, Chris and Jesse, I just have a quick analogy trying to get in on the phone lines here. Is it okay if I say it really quick?
Sure.
Okay, so you've seen Shawshank Redemption when Andy Dufresne is fucking laid down in shit and he's going through that big fucking sewer tube and he's like, I gotta get there, Chris. I don't give up trying to get in on the lines, man. I haven't talked to you guys for weeks. And I'm just fucking really glad to be here. I hope you can hear me good. The Wi-Fi is pretty decent.
Yeah, so welcome back, man.
Yeah, I fucking missed you guys, man. I almost cried a river of tears, but the dam that was keeping it all up was marijuana and just trying to keep my shit together. But anyways, Chris, what I'd like to say is when Jessie just hit herself there, she may have had an acid flashback and she just pretended she was Will Smith for a minute and fucking slapped herself like at the Oscars there. Holy Christ, bro. I don't know what to say. All these calls we got tonight. Drunk and Pulse were the only ones that made sense. I mean, Julio and his mom, super nice people. If they're cousins of Hernandez, that's great. But I mean, even Brody, Jesus Christ, man. You need a fucking Webster's Dictionary to figure out what the fuck he's saying half the time. He's a good kid and shit, but I wouldn't trust him with a fucking plastic fork, bro. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
Whoa,
you know
he's
what,
on
Chris?
fire.
I don't have any fucking material written at all, man. I'm serious. I don't even have a pen. I mean, this is just fucking ridiculous. I'm just going off of what I seen here.
Well, hey,
so
man.
The others.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. So, anyways, so just the other stream there, Jessie put up this link because she was too cute to come out and hang out with us. I think it was a gaming stream, and she was in the bedroom, and then she popped up this link And I fucking went on to it, and she was like, Jesus Christ, guys, this is what I'm watching. I don't want to hang out with you goofs. So I went on the link, bro, and you know what it was? It was some East Indian guy with the worst fucking graphics ever. It was like Fox back in the 90s when they showed the hockey game when there was that big fucking neon light that would go with the puck moss. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking tool bag. I'm telling you, bro, I was never so fucking mad. I watched about 3 seconds of it. I couldn't understand it. I mean, I could have got my cab driver friend from town to fucking probably translate, but anyways. So I fucking left not a nasty message. I don't think it's going to be fucking go viral like Sean Strickland's bullshit there. But I just said, bro, you have no fucking idea what hockey is. And I'm telling you, if my friend comes on here to learn about hockey, I'm going to stab myself in the fucking eye.
Wait, hold on, 2 joints. 1 second.
Must just prove that Twitter has an army of 16 million bots. That guy that replied to Strickland was clearly a bot. All the Twitter rage for the most part is fake as fuck. Society has been bowing down to bots.
No.
Okay, Chris, this fucking bullshit Donald just interrupted my flow. Can I carry on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I love you guys so much, man. And how's my niece? Like, before I really get cringy, how's my niece doing,
She's
man?
good.
I miss
She's
her,
good.
Bro.
She's just teething a lot.
You know what, Jesse? I seen a picture of her with a fucking pastor straining device on her head, but I thought, you know what? Jesse probably cleaned it out. It's gonna be sanitary.
Yeah.
So I was okay with it. I got a little upset in the Discord because really that's for straining your linguine, your fettuccine, your penne vergati.
Yeah.
You know, maybe some angel hair. That is my angel underneath that strainer, bro. When I was really having some bad days, I was like, I can't fucking wait to get back to see my fucking niece, bro. So anyways, yeah, Chris, I'm really happy about your Rangers, man. Game 7, that's some serious, that was pretty lucky, a penalty in overtime. You know what I mean? Fuck. Chrome's probably fucking crying a fucking storm up, but I mean, that's the way it goes. Somebody has to lose, right?
That's it, man. That's it.
So I'm sure happy for you. But the Battle of Alberta is going to be the most violent series so far, man. That's Calgary and Edmonton. You know what I mean? That's some serious fucking firepower. Edmonton's got all the scoring, but Calgary's got just the muscle, and they're probably going to beat the shit out of them. I would say Calgary in 6 games. There's just no way.
It's kind of cool, right? Florida's got a battle within the state. Calgary and Edmonton going down, like little rivalry things going on. It's cool.
Drunk Savage is my G bro, and like he likes hockey, but he's not fucking obsessed like I am. But that's another tremendous series. I mean, holy fuck, Florida traded to get some really good guys. Like they got Joe Thornton, they got Claude Giroux just at the trade deadline. That's going to be a hell of a series too. I don't know how the fuck those guys play hockey when it's 30 degrees out and go outside and it's all fucking Baywatch bitches walking around, man. Jesus Christ, it'd be like my fucking Anchorman fucking gif. I love that thing, man, where he's talking to the chick from Married with Children, and she looks down and bro's got a tent like a fucking circus tent on Barnum and Bailey Circus, bro. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think Kendall likes it, but really, it's a fake penis. I mean, you can't expect a Hollywood star to just come up with a boner like that unless you slipped him some Viagra. You know what I mean, Moss Baby.
I know you mean. Anchorman's a fantastic movie. Yes, you're on fire
Hey,
tonight. I like it.
So, Chris, this is really awesome. What I've learned about being isolated from the internet and everything, people just really have to rely on themselves. I was taking care of some serious family shit, which we can talk about DM sometime when you really want to get depressed. But anyways, but I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going to have the internet for a week. I got shit to take care of. When I come back, I'll beg for some friendship and get rid of this loneliness. And you know what? It worked great. Fuck, you know what I mean? I didn't have to beg for anything kind of thing, but
Yeah,
so,
I tell you what, it's got to be nice, right? No matter what's going on in life, the fact that people were genuinely concerned. Like, I mean, strangers, really, if you think about it. Like, strangers from all over the world were asking, you know, how you were doing, where'd you go, I miss that guy, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty fucking cool.
Well, I mean, that's just, you know what I mean? Like you said, even the newer people, I mean, it's just such a different kind of a channel and community. I mean, it's like Strickland was saying about freedom of speech and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it's just a nice little place to hang with the boys and the girls kind of thing. But, I mean, the whole religion thing, when Strickland said that about he wants to talk about religions and stuff, I thought to myself, the only phobia I've got is a pastor phobia. I mean, the fucking church I went to, when the pastor said, turn the other cheek, you were fucking worried you weren't going to be walking home right after that. Jesus Christ, Moss. Holy fuck, man. I'm telling you. So anyways, I'm not mad anymore, but I was pretty pissed off for about 3 minutes. You guys kind of gave my Monday spot to fucking Javier and his mom. You know, they're really nice people. They're probably Roberto's cousins, but I'm telling you, Moss, fuck, bro, you can't understand a goddamn word. If he's not there, how are you supposed to talk, man? What if he's having Julio's having an off day, too many Modelo's and a fucking and a bottle of Patron later. Holy fuck, bro. I'm not racist, but come on. Bro, I really thought you sold me under the fucking bridge, man. Red Hot Chili Peppers with this Monday content. Fuck, bro. If this is what I can come up with, without any fucking any material on paper, I really think you're missing out of your moss. It's kind of hurting my soul.
Well, listen,
fuck.
you anchored the show tonight. You took it home. You were the anchor.
Moss, holy fuck! Don't talk about fucking John Morgan anymore. That's called fat shaming, bro. That fucking fat piece of shit. Oh my god. So anyways, yeah, shout out to all the people in the chat room, Drunk Savage, Aunt Annie the Knitter, that one girl, just everybody. It was a long little stretch, but I'm glad I'm back. And fuck, I don't know, Aussie Cat came in 5th on Goat Milk, Moss. I don't know if you realized your mother that brought you into this fucking world was almost the Goat Milk champion.
Yeah, she has been keeping track of like the immediate family, how they're doing. Like she does like a side thing on, and she's been doing great. She's on first page constantly. It's nuts.
She is tremendous, and you know what? Your brother, he just picks all decisions, and you know what? One day if he wins, I will fucking unsub from this channel because there's just no way you can fucking.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be impossible to see him win. I don't know. Sometimes he does good, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna win.
Okay. All right. Just a quick shout out to Jesse's family there. When I left a little while ago, they were kind of maybe dealing with something, so I wish them all the best, and maybe you guys can squeeze in one more call. But like I said, man, MMA-Hole till my last breath. I got my shirt. There's a little picture in the Discord. You got to scroll up about 14 hours and 10 joints ago. So, but anyways, thanks for having me. And yeah, I'll be back next Monday.
Hold on a second here. 2 joints. We got a donation that slipped in.
If the court issued a restraining order concerning Ellie and her new headgear, does that mean you leave her alone or out the strainer back on? Thoughtful face.
If the court issued a restraining order concerning Ellie and the new well, I lost your shit.
And her new headgear, does that mean you leave her alone or put the strainer back on? I think I don't.
Who's that question to?
No, I think he's making a joke regarding the strainer face.
Oh, okay. Does that mean you leave her alone, or out the strainer back on?
Put the strainer back.
Oh, put the strainer back on. It's supposed to be. I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the reins here. That joke needs to be strained through the fucking toilet. Chris, that guy's just wasting our time. Okay, I love you guys so much.
All right, 2 joints. Be good, man.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, there's 2 joints. Yes, Cinnamon, you missed the call. Call back. We'll pick it up. That was 2 joints coming in. Look at that. Thank you, Tropic Tom, for the dono. Kainoto. Kainoto saying it, bots.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
I feel like we're 2 fucking idiots, Mom.
I don't know. Listen, my head's scrambled.
If the court
already.
issued a restraining order.
Okay.
Restrain.
I can't process dad jokes right now.
Oh my god.
I can't do it right now.
Retards.
We're 3 hours in under the bright lights. The dad jokes right over the head. Thank you, though. Tropic Tom. Kainoto talking about the bots here. Do you think these are bots?
No.
No, I think the Muslim population is, yeah, you don't want to fuck with these guys. The only reason why is I've seen them in other DMs and stuff like that, and they are hardcore. I've seen them in our DMs. You know, they are a very passionate group of people, and I actually kind of respect their passion, but sometimes they go a little overboard, you know. It's a little to the point where it's just like, all right, guys, there are other opinions. We're not looking to kill each other. It's just, you know, it's all fun. Just opinions. Not the end of the world. But they.
All right, take Cinnamon's call so we can get the fuck out of here, Moss.
Cinnamon. All right, Cinnamon, you're going to bring it home tonight. You there? Bots are intricate. Listen, Kainoto. Come on, man.
Cinnamon! Cinnamon's not there.
That foil hat. Yeah, we got Cinnamon here, but I don't know if he could hear us. Going once.
Oh, Cinnamon.
Going twice.
Oh, Cinnamon.
All right, Cinnamon. We tried. We have failed. Well, I got to say this. It has been fun. The little thing of... Oh, here he comes. Cinnamon, you there?
There we go. I can hear you now.
Are you a bot? Kainoto thinks you're a bot.
I am not a bot.
You sure? Are you positive?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. All right. And
AIDS.
What grade are you in school? I want to make sure you're not a bot.
I'm not a bot. I'm in grade 8. I'm supposed to be in grade 9 though, but I got to stay back a year because of my allergies.
They held you back
Allergies
because...
are the new excuse for lazy moms.
Wait, hold on.
No. It was in kindergarten that I got held back. I could have started kindergarten earlier, but I didn't.
Wow. So they held you back when you were in kindergarten. So you have a little bit of edge on the rest of the kids in school. You're bigger, you're stronger, smarter.
Bigger, stronger, older, smarter, wiser by so many.
That's great.
So many decades.
So I bet you're a hit with the young ladies then, right?
Oh, no, you never know.
You got the
Not yet.
Cinnamon knows what's up. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Take your time with that stuff, okay? No rush.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Girls are crazy.
Not getting a girlfriend till I'm 18. That's what my mom told me.
That's smart, mom. You have a smart mom. Is your mom? Well,
Yeah, I do.
Wait, what time is it where you are?
12 a.m.
12 a.m. Your mom lets you stay up this late?
We just watched a movie, and then I saw that you guys called me, so she said,
okay.
just go call them.
Is your
She
mom?
said, go
Let's
call
talk to
them.
mom.
Okay, bring mom on.
Where's
Let's go.
mom?
Let's get mom.
Get mom on.
Here, give me a second.
Let's get mom on. Let's talk to mom.
Mom! They want you. They want to talk to you.
That's a cool mom.
Yeah, I got
She
questions.
says, oh no.
We've got questions for mom.
Okay. You got questions for mom.
All right,
Mom
mom.
doesn't know
Is this
too
mom?
well, but it's
Cinnamon's mom?
First question, are you hot?
Well, I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, she still is.
Hot. She sounds hot.
My co-host thinks you're a MILF. Is this true?
I have a heating pad on me, so.
Oh, that's pretty hot. Yeah,
where is this heating pad?
Foreplay.
So what do you think about? So you're letting your son call this show at midnight right now? You're the coolest mom ever.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I won't
Well,
tell
you know
him.
what? He's a good student, so I believe that when you raise a Nighthawk, he should be able to have some perks if his grades are good. So.
Wow, you do
Good
sound
grades.
hot.
There we go.
She does sound hot, right?
Damn, you sound really hot. How old are you?
What?
Come on,
You're
get-
asking me?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm 45
What
for
are you,
God's
50?
sakes.
Okay, I'm 45
I bet I'm
plus 2.
45
She looks
plus
like
two,
she's
okay.
30.
Okay.
Damn. Wow, if Jesse wasn't here, I'd be all over you
You'd
right
be
now.
jumping through
Are
the
you
phone.
married? You have the husband in the picture or what?
Absolutely,
Oh, man.
absolutely.
Oh,
She's a
yikes.
lucky guy.
Yes, you better be careful stepping on toes over
I
there.
don't know. I might have to put a hit on this guy. I don't know. Are you guys MMA fans?
I am. Me and my dad. Not so much my sister and my mom. But
Oh, okay.
Hey, I like it. Well, they're not like nerds about it, like me and my dad, but they watch it, yes.
Yeah, we do. We're a fighting family. We watch, yeah.
I tell you what, this is how you get into the MMA. My mom was not a big MMA fan. My dad was a big MMA fan, and I'm a big MMA fan. But we got her into our Pick'em League. Now, Cinnamon, you got to get your mom into the Pick'em League over here, completely free, and you can have a little trash talk between the family. Next thing you know, your mom's going to be going crazy over undercard fights.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mom,
Yeah.
what was the thought process behind naming your son Cinnamon?
Well,
He's actually Simeon.
Oh.
And
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and you guys nicknamed him Cinnamon, which he totally is running
fine
with
with it because people called me that and mistake my name for that too.
so
Okay.
it's all good. It's cool. It's a cool nickname.
Cinnamon has become a celebrity on this show.
You should legally change his name to Cinnamon.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's not a bad idea, right?
Middle name, hey? Yeah,
Yeah.
middle name.
Simeon Cinnamon.
So Cinnamon had allergies in kindergarten and got left back because of the allergies?
Oh, did he tell you about his food allergies?
Yeah, they asked me
Yeah.
what grade.
Oh, yeah. So he's severely allergic to fish and nuts. So he has to carry around an EpiPen. And yeah, he's been raising awareness in the food allergy community just by, people ask him, what is that? And he's like, it's an EpiPen. What's it for? So
Stabbing my thigh.
Wow,
When
you got to
needed.
stab yourself. That's rough. So
Yeah.
So in kindergarten is when you found out that this is a thing, huh?
yeah, well, actually, he had like a really severe reaction when he was 1 year old, 2 years old. And then, and we just decided he could have gone into kindergarten, at a certain age, but we decided to keep him back an extra year just because of everything we were juggling.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing good.
Sounds like a smart kid. We have a young girl that she's only a year old, but we're worried.
Aw, nice.
The things pop up on her face, and we get a little nervous here. How do you know if your child has an allergy?
You mean like with hives and stuff?
Yeah.
She's got infancy dermatitis.
Okay, well, Simeon was like totally atopic. He was an atopic kid, which means like he reacted to everything. The thing to watch for, I guess, is if you notice that she has any reaction, like major hives after eating anything, or you know, and I mean, there's like 8 top allergens, right? Like there's eggs, fish, tree nuts, nuts. There's like, I would say, like hives and like it's kind of tricky, but you can talk to your pediatrician about it. You can ask them questions. Yeah,
we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Mom, what's the key to having a good relationship with your kids when they become teenagers?
Oh, well, this has been easy. They're good kids.
Might sound awkward, but I box her butt. So
okay.
As long as that works.
Well, this is some relationship these kids have got here with Mom.
Seriously, guys.
When she walks down the house, I'm like shadow boxing.
Okay, so we had to solve this problem. So we finally went out and got him a big, heavy punching bag for his birthday. We have yet to install it, but you know what? You guys are cool parents. You guys are cool parents too. It's really nice to meet you. This is totally spontaneous at midnight here.
Yeah.
So just keep enjoying, just keep enjoying her interests, like as she gets older, and this is the thing. Simeon loves UFC and MMA, and that's his thing, and so we connect on that.
What about when you have to like discipline her and you're like, no, don't fucking do that. Like you gotta be the asshole, Watch your language, Jesse. There's a kid here. Well, Simeon watches.
Jesus.
She knows what her child's watching.
So
yeah, I do. It's easy. You just say, if these grades don't go up or if the attitude is there, then you won't be able to watch the fight.
If Simeon were to tell you when he's in his teens, if he were to say, "Hey, Ma, I want to get into this stuff. I want to fight," what would you do? Would you say that's okay, or would you be a little skeptical?
Well, we have this discussion actually quite a lot here, and
as long as I can dodge, I'm fine.
He's passionate about it. It's something, we might sign him up. There's a jiu-jitsu and like a little what is it called? Like a club here. Like we live in a small community, very small city. So like less than 12,000 here.
No, there's 14,000.
But you know what? I don't know. We're talking about that. He's passionate about it. I think the test is, you can give it, but can you take it? So that'll be interesting.
Look at that.
Can we have Cinnamom call in more often?
Cinnamom! Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, if I'm still up, then absolutely.
Okay, we'll make sure we get Cinnamon and Cinnamom on as
By the
one
way,
of our first
I have
calls.
to give credit to that one girl because she's the one who came up with Cinnamom.
Oh, she can't?
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, listen, you got a bunch of people watching from all over the world, Cinnamom. What do you think about this community over here? Anything you want to shout out or say to the people from all over the world?
Me?
Yeah, Cinnamom. Now's your time to shine,
Well, I don't know. Just keep it real, and stay safe out there. And it's a great community. I want to say thank you. Actually, I know that my son is like only 14, right? But this community, I just have to say, has really helped him stay connected even through the lockdowns and pandemic. And it's been a lifeline. You guys have really, just shouting him out. And oh my gosh, you guys, thank you.
Well, thank you.
So
thank you
nice.
for raising such a nice child. And if your husband ever dies, just give me a call, okay?
You are hilarious. That won't. You know what? You guys have a good marriage. You guys are going to be around for a long time. So
Okay.
there you go.
It's
Listen,
okay,
I might-
it's
you
okay,
know, listen.
Cinnamom. I'll steal you first before he gets
I
a
might
chance.
have to back over my wife. No big deal. But we can make this happen, okay? All right. Thank you for dropping by. Now we got to get to the business with Cinnamon over here with the MMA stuff, all right?
Okay.
All right. There it is.
Might have to back over just. Oh, what a fucked up thing to say.
All right, Cinnamon. What a mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
was that weird?
Who was his best, right?
Yeah, she was great. She was great. Excuse me for hitting on your mom.
What's your favorite thing about Cinnamom?
She's, I don't know, she respects my likings of
cool.
fighting, and she doesn't say, "Oh, that's too violent. Don't watch that."
Your mom's Indian?
You don't know it, but I'm taking
No,
I'm taking
you know what I
advice
mean.
from Cinnamon and Cinnamom.
Okay. All right. Let's talk some MMA here and wrap this puppy up. So what's on your mind, man?
Did you see the video I suggested?
Mm.
We can all agree that Tito Ortiz is the worst trash talker in the absolute game.
Lastly, yeah, I'll play it right now. So this is Tito Ortiz.
Yeah.
When was this?
Yeah. He explains. He tries to talk about a dude who he doesn't want to be like. He says like, why would I be like that guy? He can't even put a sentence together, and then proceeds to say something that makes absolute no sense.
That's Tito.
Like as if he's on crack or something. Yeah, Tito.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it right now.
Chuck feels like he stole your thunder, and this is sour grapes from you. Like, it's personal because, in a way, you're jealous of him. How does hearing that out of his mouth fall on your ears?
Jealous of him? This guy can't even put a fucking sentence together, man. Are you kidding me right now? He's reaching for those grapes. He's trying to make his wine, and the wine's already sounding like a violin with that cheese and wine.
What? What? What is?
I know.
That's Tito. Yeah.
It makes absolutely no sense.
I would be disappointed if it didn't sound like that.
Cheese and wine, you know.
You know, cheese and wine.
Yeah, like
violins.
His wine's so good, it just sounds like a violin with that cheese and wine. You know,
Yeah. Cheeto.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Cheeto is amazing.
I think he meant, would he like a little more wine with that, or no, a little more cheese with that wine, right? That's what he's trying to.
And violins.
And yeah, I think he was trying to put
And
the two
violins.
together.
The sound of the violins. Can't
Yeah,
leave
reaching
that
for
out.
grapes and violins. Yeah, he's a nut. He's a nut for sure. Anything else, Cinnamon?
What's your prediction for next week's main event? Holly Holm versus Ver?
We're going with Mexican Mom here,
going with
although
Ketlin.
I'm very
The
nervous.
Natalia pick.
I think Holly's gonna win. So I'm
I
very.
want Holly to win, but I don't know because Ver is a.
She's getting
killer
old.
kind of-
Holly's getting old, man.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
nervous
true.
about this. Holly is 40, and it's been a minute since she's been in there. Let me look
40.
hold on. Let's see. Let's look at this real quick. Let me just refresh my memory with Ketlin, excuse me. 12-2-0. Defeated Miesha Tate, who defeated Holly, if you want to play MMA math, but did lose to Yana Kunitskaya, who lost to Holly. Didn't Yana lose to Holly, if I'm not mistaken? Or maybe I'm thinking something else.
Yana lost to.
Oh, maybe not.
Shevchenko.
I'm all over the place. I don't remember anything anymore. But yeah, it's so weird. Beat Eubanks, lost to Aldana. I tell you, I still got Holly. I still would probably go Holly, but we did put our money the other way because of our Mexican friend. You know.
So what about goat milk? You putting Holly or no?
Probably Holly. I think I'm gonna go Holly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not like a fight that Holly should lose, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know. But,
Well, I think that's all I got, but I got to say one more thing
yes.
to everyone in the community. Obviously, people have been talking about this a lot, but it's true because it happened to me. There was a glitch on YouTube where it unsubscribes you, and I found out that I was unsubscribed, even though I know I was subscribed. So hit the bell and hit the subscribe button. Make sure right now, guys, make sure you're subscribed right now, because, like, YouTube is like a snitch right now. It's unsubscribing you sneakily. I've lost 200 subscriptions.
Really?
Come on, guys, check it.
So wait, they unsubscribed you from us? You're saying?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
So, yeah, a week ago. So I was like, what?
Those slimy cunts. Oh
Yeah.
boy, YouTube. Let me tell you. Well, hey, thank you for resubscribing. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Cinnamon. Tell your mom. Don't wait up for me, okay? All right. Be good, man. All right.
All right. Have a good night.
Okay.
All right.
Cinnamon.
I gotta take a piss, Moss, so we gotta wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. What? Wait,
Oh,
you have
okay.
something else to do?
It's very abrupt.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be live again on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for TGIW. Chase Hooper is going to be on the show, so make sure you guys tune in live. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're live. Thank you to our sponsors, Head Rush, Sheath Underwear, MyBookie.ag, UFC on ESPN Plus, and Undisputed Belts. Promo code MMA-HOLES for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products. Don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole.